And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mock.
Grow Waveable Safe.
Ah.
Fuck you, Kendall.
Appreciate you.
The Masker's Massey.
And the Rat of a Red Baron.
Really good start for...
It was supposed to be Big Daddy Souls.
Nobody explained that to me.
I said it to you when we came in the house, and you said, okay.
Didn't hear you.
You said okay.
I might have said okay, but it doesn't mean I heard you.
This is a really good start
Shut
for...
the fuck up, Mash. This is how it
I
normally
like the
goes.
segues he's trying to set up for the
It's
300th episode.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah!
When did microwavable safe come thing?
Yesterday.
Like 2 months ago, maybe.
Just out of nowhere?
I just said it one time, and he laughed.
It is a recent development, though.
I don't even remember the first time it happened.
When
Did
we
talk
do
about
episode 400, Kendall will say that he came up with that idea.
Right.
You think it's going to take that long?
301.
He's actually texting Mock right now. You like your new nickname that Paul's been calling you? I thought of it. Mock is preoccupied on the 300th episode because he's building himself a diorama.
Just for now.
It's coming along really great.
I'm almost done.
All right, quick. Let's get into our achy breaky heart topic. Let's
I
talk.
can still talk about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
not-
quick.
Mike, you're not though.
Real quick. If we just go ahead for one of these.
Oh man,
I wouldn't be mad that he did it. I'd be mad that I didn't finish.
that's
Let's say the destruction and the noise.
the sound through the microphone.
You know what
is
he
pretty
just
good.
said, right? As soon as he's done, I got full license for that.
Listen, that's fine, I guess.
You'll just bully Kyle into getting you another one.
Hey, are there different ones?
I don't think so.
Collect them one.
One of one.
So yes, welcome to episode 300 of Getting Sports with Drunk,
This is going to be just as much of a train wreck as every other episode.
live from Kendall's basement.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is
we're
It
not
looks
really
pretty
here.
good.
New studio.
Yeah.
This is what, our 5th home? Is that right?
Figure what? Maple,
Yep.
woodworking, Kendall's basement.
Do different spots in the same house count as different homes?
No, I think it's just under
okay.
the roof.
All right, so Maple, woodworking,
Kendall's basement,
yep, Hamden Studio,
Hamden studio.
West
Peter's
Haven
house.
Studio, this studio.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 6.
6.
I've only been to 3 of them.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
I
Because
missed
woodworking.
Maple and woodworking.
Woodworking. That's a hard
Woodworking
knock
has
studio.
one of my favorite stories.
The one where Kyle told Kendall to go fuck himself.
That was one
Kind
of. That might be Kyle's greatest moment ever.
You got so mad at me.
It's like out of a goddamn TV show.
That's your whole life, though.
Yeah, I guess
Check
so.
under the mat, or check under the mat.
It was there that I also watched Paul shoot a pouch directly into Kyle's mouth.
Oh my god.
From
Like-
my mouth.
Like,
No, I made Kyle. You know how Kyle has this infatuation with not pretending, to actually kissing his friends.
yeah.
So I made Kyle lean in one time, and then as he opened his mouth, I took out my 2 pooches from my lip and went and spit him right into his mouth.
It was beautiful to watch.
Kyle, did you vomit immediately?
No, I vomited more to the egg.
You definitely weren't a fan of the pooch swap, though.
Nah.
I'm so glad
It
I
would
wasn't
have
there
been
for
funny
the
if I
egg.
just like went.
I probably would have thrown
I
up
don't
more
think
than Kyle.
funny is
did.
the right word. I just think it would have been gross.
Yeah, when I'm dead, you're all gonna dip my ashes, anyways.
I'm gonna
What?
do it. When Kyle dies, he wants to get cremated, and he wants us to put him in little cheesecloths and dip him.
I'm not ready to get the 7 different kinds of venereal diseases that I'm going to get from that.
Dude, I'm just gross. I don't
I'm
have
pretty
any
excited for
diseases.
Kyle to taste like malt vinegar.
You guys can do anything you want to him. Put some vanilla in there.
I'm dipping you raw.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I want the natural casing.
This thing's actually kind of cool.
And
Are you done?
Listen, I don't want you to do it yet.
You guys excited to use that funnel tonight?
You know what?
Kinda.
I just looked at it and I was like, yeah, we should do one. Right?
I mean,
I'll do one.
It could probably afford just a quick rinse.
All right, so here's the thing.
I'll just go first.
You got to have
All right.
this.
No. Kyle's doing the rum.
Is this rum? Oh, yeah, it is.
rum.
Okay.
Why do you have that on the table?
That's what I've been doing the shots of.
Oh.
When I inevitably
Gross.
get every one of my questions wrong.
Because you suck cock.
I guess so.
Naked.
Well, I think we could. I think
no
we all have
clothes
cups, so I think everyone should come up with a shot trivia question for the person to their left.
All right. So,
If you get it wrong, you have to do a shot of the rum.
hey, and you can use some of the paper cups this time.
That's fine. I'm down for that.
We'll do it in a little bit, though, so you guys can come up with your questions. So, starting lineups are kind of TBD. I'm currently drinking a Busch.
I wasn't offered one.
Well,
Neither
there
was
were-
I.
Upstairs, I offered.
the problem is there was more, but Link got into him, which is fine. He's more than entitled to. But
It sounds like you.
Does anybody want a Busch?
Yes.
So our starting lineup is kind of TBD. We're going to be kind of doing like a sampling smattering.
A shampling schmattering.
We'll get into that in a second. Kendall brought some stuff. I brought some stuff. Kyle brought nothing. Except his good
That checks for
looks.
Kyle.
I got Mountain Dew.
nice.
You didn't get Mountain Dew, you liar. But feel free to go back there and knock all those team cans over.
Please don't, because they're already kind of like leaning. I need to do a better job.
Just
in
do a
general.
quick little pigs.
Kyle, I think what you do is I think you try to show me how to throw a 12-6 curve with that Johnny Walker glass at the cans.
That one?
No, the glass is in front of you.
Points right at the bottle.
Like, throw this.
Cut it in half?
No, visual. So you have to throw it. I need to see you throw it
Oh,
at
I threw it
the...
at Kendall's face.
So the last time I think Kyle attempted a 12-6, the ball's still in the air.
It was a slider, bitch. Remember?
It was a slider. And it went real far.
Quick toast of excellence. Mazzy?
My toast of excellence is to Raheem Morris. Over the weekend, he was in Las Vegas and saved a child from drowning.
I'm about to say something mean, but I can't now.
Yeah, nice going, Souls.
I said I wasn't going to.
Yeah, but you thought it.
I always think things.
I mean, I'd like you to say it.
I kind of do too. Go ahead.
I was just going to say fuck Raheem Morris' black ass.
I like that little ad at the end. Like it could have just been fine.
I
with that,
said
but-
no.
but then said it anyway.
What you didn't hear was the muffled "I'd" in the beginning. I'd fuck Marie Morris. Black ass. Mock?
My toast, I actually saw this right before coming here.
You mean like 10 seconds ago?
No, like 2 hours ago. The Yankees win last night against the Dodgers made them 10-9 all time in the regular season against the Dodgers. They now have a winning record against all other 29 MLB franchises in the regular season. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Toast excellence.
Kyle?
My toast of excellence is to Monty Williams for fleecing the Pistons. Got a lot of money to be a mediocre coach.
Like how that one got the
He's
golf
what? Only underpaid compared to Pop now?
Oh, he just sucks. He's not a good coach.
No. Like he's getting more money than everybody.
Yeah,
but
he's the
Pop,
highest
right?
paid coach right now.
I thought Pop was making more.
No, I don't think so. I think I saw yesterday that Monty Williams was the highest paid coach.
That's ridiculous. My toast of excellence is to Liam Hendricks, 2 weeks in a row. He got his first win of the season in a White Sox walk-off grand slam situation. Oh, no, I think it was the umpire taking the fastball to the face.
That's great.
Yeah, umpire took a fastball to the
I
face.
saw that.
Yeah, but Liam Hendricks got his first win of the season on National Cancer Survivors Day.
That is cool.
Also did an AMA on Reddit today.
What?
Did an AMA on Reddit today.
What is that?
Play Dungeons
Ask
and
me.
Dragons. on
Anal
Reddit.
melancholy attributes.
And Ask Me Anything. He participated and took questions from people on Reddit posting to him.
Nice.
Do you have a toast of excellence?
I do. Mine is to Gary Cohen, who is the TV play-by-play for the Mets, who was inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame. So, pretty cool. Big fan of his. May I say, inspiration. Inducted.
Your anus?
Yep, that's right.
That guy's going to be injured in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, vocal cords are gone.
Could you imagine inducted?
Yeah, so we're here, 300 shows. We'll start. You want to
No
start?
big deal. No big deal.
You want to start the sampling?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
we going to
thirsty.
sample all of these?
We better. I'm thirsty, and I did not
There's
plan
like,
ahead.
There's like 8 things to sample in there.
I have scotch upstairs.
That's for post baby change.
Should have. Oh, post baby change.
Do you want to do your 4 first?
What do you recommend?
Are
Paul's
you making
first.
a decision?
Paul's first. Paul's
Paul's
first.
first. Paul's first. Kyle wants.
Paul's last.
Oh, he picked it. He picked it.
We got a Paul's last now. Any takers for Paul's first?
Paul's first.
Do you want to be first?
Okay, we got another. We're going back to Paul's first.
Do you want to be
It's
first?
not up to me.
Paul's first.
Gelato girl.
Oh, Kendall first. Kendall first.
All right, so I guess we'll just go through it since Mock said one. So Kendall is doing his Ice Cream Man lineup, which includes Ice Cream Man, Lil Scoop, Strawberry Shortcake Gelato Girl, and Orange Creme Gelato Girl. And then I bought. Stop doing what you do. In honor of all of us seeing Souls for the first time in 12 years.
Yeah.
The hard.
Even though
the
he
mou-
tried to blow us off.
The hard Mountain Dew variety pack.
I'm pretty stoked.
My a-hole stinks.
I believe you.
We know.
More so
Pretty
not.
cool
Just
foam
fart.
finger.
So these come with the regular hard Mountain Dew, hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
Oh, nice.
hard
Dibs on that
Mountain
one.
Dew Black Cherry, which I would imagine is kind of their code reddish.
The worst Mountain Dew.
Nah, I think the black one was
See,
Pitch black?
orange.
Oh, I was like pitch
I-
black.
Orange.
Not even close to what you said.
I know, but the orange one was terrible.
I wish I knew.
And then hard Mountain Dew Watermelon.
Ooh.
Watermelon.
See, if I knew ahead of time, I
Watermelon.
would surprise you guys each with a Taco 12 pack and poured Graves over it.
I was with you for a little while.
That's not a surprise.
I wouldn't expect you to be with it
Kyle,
all the way
Kyle,
through.
I think we do mine last because they're not as cold. Let them get
DoorDash
cooler.
it.
Okay.
Cool. What do you think?
What?
We could DoorDash
Can I
it.
just have the green one then?
Not right now. Not right
You're
now.
not going to have it by yourself. It's a tasting.
Okay, I don't like tastings. I like gulping.
It's a funny thing to say out loud.
All right, Mark, which one do you want to start with? You want to start with just the regular ice cream man, get the base going? All right.
What are you?
guys can
What are you trying to do?
Pour as
Kyle?
much for yourself as you'd like.
Use your fucking words.
That bottle right in front of your fucking eyeballs.
Wow.
You fucking inbred piece of shit.
I'm not inbred. I'm a human being.
Oh, it spilled all over the table.
That's right. This is not our original table.
I don't hang out with you guys anymore.
You know, I have all these, like, cups.
No, he wants to put his dirty fucking mouth on the
Come
bottle.
on.
Drink some of this, bud?
You dirty
If he
fucking
gets the trivia
inbred.
question wrong, he has
Here's
to.
the deal.
I'll fucking wait.
No, I'm saying you take a shot, but get the cups.
Your mother doesn't like you.
Wow.
You're lucky I wasn't going to say what I was going to say.
All for a cup.
Do we have napkins?
I do. Hold on.
All right, no. I don't want you to get up for him.
All right.
That can just kind of fester there.
All corks. This is why we don't do things like that.
Brand new. Never used.
Brand new.
300 shows, fella.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm really surprised that the paper cups took the
Kyle,
glass.
don't do what you're about to do.
So am I.
Don't do what you're about to do. That's a bad
That's
idea.
terrible.
Kyle, the move is you want to lick your hand and then put.
Just rubbing your hand on broken glass.
I was so excited to have a complete set.
I'm so
Never
sorry.
even used.
What do you mean a complete set?
What is
You
this?
have a complete set: a red, a blue, and a yellow.
But I had 3 of each.
That's 3 complete sets.
And that was what I wanted.
But you just said complete
All right,
set.
what are these of? Johnny Walker, I'll buy you a new one.
No.
They don't make these glasses anymore.
Do they not?
Now you have to buy them on eBay for like $4 each.
That's
I
fine,
think
I'll
the
buy them.
move is we have to break one of the other colors now.
No.
Nozzles. You want to be top Jew, Kendall? This is how you become top Jew.
Kyle, just be careful with that glass, man.
I've
we
never
talk
seen
more about-
anyone attempt to pick up broken glass by just scooping it into their own fucking hands.
Actually,
Can we talk more about the fact that fell over like half an inch and then still shattered?
I think I got it. I'm sitting up going to put
I
my
think-
hand.
hey, can I have that cup so you don't accidentally pour your shot into that and then drink
Oh
all the
my
glass
God.
like the fucking Grinch?
I'm hopeful this will be like, like when a restaurant opens, it's like, good luck to break a glass or a plate or whatever. I hope that's
I
kind
don't
of
really want to
Your,
touch
your
that
house
anymore.
is burning down. Too.
Oh, I hope
It's a
not.
different one.
I still don't want to touch that. It's going to break.
Oh, stop
Oh.
it. Superstitious.
Riding
Don't
down
touch
the
it. Just
wall.
kind of blowjob shot it.
7-month-old baby.
Kendall, please tell us what we have.
This,
You need the can?
yes. This
pretty
is
funny.
a favorite of mine. This is a beer that basically, when I saw it online, I predetermined I was going to like it. And I was very pleased with the outcome. From Backy's Brewing, Ice Cream Man at 6.4%. It's a Citra IPA.
I don't like it.
Kendall didn't cheers. I cheers you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I screwed up.
Wow.
Cheers. And despite its name, the can mentions that there is no dairy.
Not bad. It
pretty
doesn't
good.
taste like ice cream, though.
I like the glass aftertaste.
Yeah.
Gets the shards in there.
That's so funny. I've never seen anyone try and pick up glass like that. Let me just rub my bare hand across it.
It's a real man move.
Well, I didn't see anybody else trying to fucking clean it up.
Oh, I had no intentions to.
I was
As far as I was concerned, that was going to be here until the next time we showed up.
just going to blow it on the ground.
I'm just disappointed
In what?
not having that cup anymore.
I'm sorry.
Kendall just looks up. He's like,
Do you want us to break one of the other ones?
No,
I think we have to do one of each other color.
That
think
doesn't
so.
make any sense.
I think the move, though, is accidentally break the other two yellow ones.
Like, now you have no sets.
Yeah, no. I got to bring like a couple of those upstairs and lock them away.
That's,
I
you know what's
think
funny?
now we go after the team cans.
Yeah, you know what's funny though is Kendall's not. It's all day tomorrow at work. He's gonna be thinking about this, and he's gonna get home and lock up a full set somewhere where it's not being used.
Well, you know it.
I don't care for it.
You don't care for the ice cream man.
I would give it a 1.5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
And
I'm not gonna save all my reviews for the Yanks. I'll forget.
no, I mean we should be doing on.
I just find it flat and flavorless.
Now you've never had it before, or have had it before?
I've never had the actual regular ice cream man before. I don't know. To me, it tastes like a sour trying to dress up as an IPA.
I think like on the can and take this for true. It's like, oh, this is our spin. It reminded us of the creamsicle, and that's why I have such a hard on for it. Is like because of that aspect.
Because creamsicles are terrible.
Creamsicles are awesome.
I like them.
Damn it! I forgot something up in the car I wanted to bring down for the show.
Is it a box of creamsicles?
No.
We could have Kyle get them.
I'm not going.
Last time I had Kyle get something from my car was in West Haven, and he called me and goes, "Yeah, I can't get in." And then he just went to Krauser's. Remember that guy?
No,
Yeah.
I believe it.
It is a bummer that there isn't a Krauser's next door anymore.
Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sub.
Just a crack den.
Yeah, I mean, you walk in there, you might find some roller dogs, maybe.
Could you imagine walking into
All
a
right.
house and just seeing a roller dog machine just hanging out? That'd be Kendall's house.
Looking for one online.
No, you're not.
Gotta have it secondhand though. Can't have it new.
Second. This came out of a 7-Eleven in Detroit.
Oh my
You
goodness.
talk about the singed fingers in it.
That's all that's rolling.
That's very
Just
funny.
fingers.
Massey, do you have a review of the ice cream man? Please say something positive.
I enjoyed it.
Thanks. I didn't brew it, but
You said say something positive. Do you want a more in-depth
no.
review?
I mean, if you had more things to say, please do.
Paul's right. It does definitely feel like a dressed up sour,
All right.
but I don't hate that. I actually kind of enjoy the flavor.
Got
Mox,
good.
Mox is laughing. What's funny, man?
This is funny stuff.
Well,
You
this
know,
is
we're not going to talk sports tonight.
hey.
We can talk NBA next week.
Oh, I don't
Let's
care.
just have fun.
Yeah. Also, my input is that it's not that bad or not that good. It's an all right beer. It's not something you write home about, though.
I wish you could see his face.
I'd like to do a draft tonight, though. We haven't done a draft in person ever. Like a full, like a fun one like that.
Let's draft nipples.
All right. Can I have the first overall pick?
Yes.
Not Kyle's.
Come on, they're dark.
Pretty much. We're going to take the field on that one.
Actually, you know what? I would take Kyle's over Kendall's because you can never find Kendall's.
Yeah, I can't find him, and I'm touching myself right now.
Yeah, stop it.
Oh,
All right. You guys talk. I'll be right back. I have to go to my car and get something.
Yeah, the ice cream man's pretty good. I was waiting for Kendall to ask me,
He
but
didn't ask anybody but me.
no. We were going around, and then Kyle kind of jumped in with his very upfront review.
Hey,
it's fine. I'd like to break the glass I drank it out of, but it's to me it's just kind of like a run of the mill New England IPA. Like it's fine. It doesn't really stand out.
What would you? Because I mean, you have a very vast knowledge. What would be your closest comparison, if you could, just off the cuff?
As far as what it tastes like,
Right, like, I mean,
clown shoes.
because you're right. I think it is, of that New England, IPA falls into that category. Absolutely.
it's like a watered down Sea Hag,
Okay.
but I think it's like a dressed up sour.
Would anybody like any more?
You can go fuck yourself, bud.
Sweet. I was hoping you'd said no.
Super aggressive.
And yeah, Kyle was just rude about it.
I think the real move is we're gonna get Kendall to drink all of these beers.
That's what I'm hoping. I just wanted you guys to taste it.
Be like, if you could just smell it.
Yeah. Like, you poured it. No. That's enough. Kyle, I see you're pouring yourself your shot now.
I haven't thought about it yet. I am. I'll break no glass though.
That's right. We
I
should
tell
have
you, if you break a paper cup, I'm gonna laugh.
gets a paper cut on his hand. Ah! With liquid
How is this
inside.
possible?
We should have bought nips. We blew it.
All right, you should buy nips. You live right next to the fucking package store.
Thought you had more to say.
I was expecting like a second sentence, but yeah, it is a good show.
It's all right. Sean Evans.
Best.
Oh man, I don't know what he has.
Yeah, see, don't worry about it.
They're a part of a gift set.
I'm just breaking balls.
Like you bought a bottle of Johnny Walker and they came with
I
it.
think you have to break 2 more.
You have to eat it, Mass. It's something you have to eat, but I don't want you guys to smell it because it'll give it away. Just take it and put it right in your mouth.
So that's a plus.
Yeah, it's nothing alive or anything like that. Don't feel it, Kyle. Don't feel it. Mocking me in
It
hand.
feels like a.
Milk chocolate covered Slim Jim from Rosie's. Someone handed me this. Bob handed me this, and I was like, I'm not fucking eating that pepperoni. And he's like dying. He's like, that's not what it is. I swear to God, it's not what it is. And when I ate it, the immediate texture of the slightly melted chocolate on the waxed
I tell
skin
you
of
what,
the Slim Jim.
I had a rough time with that first bite.
It tastes like a dog treat.
Well, it's a great.
Why would you know
had-
that?
It had the texture of a dog stool.
Yeah.
Kyle,
Why would you know that?
Kyle, Kendall, and Mock have all eaten their fair share of dog treats.
Ugh.
I've had a milk bone. Like,
Intentionally?
Yeah, from Sonic.
Sonic used to make a sundae.
With a milk
and,
bone on it.
We had a few.
I mean, I'll eat dog food all the time. I went to his house fairly recently.
I watched Kendall eat a piece of lamb out of my dog's dog food bag.
Kendall.
I watched Kendall slurp
The
spaghetti
aftertaste
out
on
of a dog's
that's rough.
asshole.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That
not
was
great.
disgusting.
I watched Kendall drunk one time try to perform doggy on himself.
How'd that go?
He pulled his penis.
A lot of round.
You ever see a dog chase its tail?
Damn it, beat me to it.
Very similar.
So what'd you guys think?
That was terrible.
It was weird, right? But it wasn't terrible. It
No,
was just
like-
weird.
The aftertaste is not
It
good.
startled me, and I was not prepared for it.
Did you hate it, Kyle?
It felt like fecal.
I'm telling you, it tasted like a dog treat.
It had a real fecal feel.
I think I want more like cured meats dipped in chocolate. That's kind of what I'm going for.
Because you're a bad
So are we
guy.
getting you fucking prosciutto?
in chocolate? I might.
fucking dark chocolate prosciutto.
We're bad friends.
You want some white chocolate soprasat?
I got the Slim Jim right away. Couldn't figure out the next
I'm going to
one.
go to the next beer while we keep going.
We went for a palate cleanse. We have any?
I've got some chocolate-covered salmon.
You have any like
Dude,
jerk
I almost
fucking salami?
My mom came back from Alaska like 2 weeks ago, and she brought me back some salmon jerky, and I almost brought that tonight just to make everybody try it.
I've had salmon jerky. I bought
Is
from
it the meat or just the skin?
No, it's the meat.
I like salmon.
That's about as close as it's going to get right there.
Blowjob
pretty good.
shot it. Hop. Break the glass.
Hubba Bubba Max. Remember that fucking... Oh, you weren't there. You would remember.
At Moran?
Yep.
We had like a TV network that would just be playing throughout the school. I was actually one of the newscasters for a little while.
Were you?
Yeah, I wasn't very good at it. But
That's how when I
translates
first found out
perfectly
about
to this.
Kevin Love.
yeah, not very good at this.
Why don't you tell us about our next drink real quick? You got a
Without
big head
looking
on
at the
yours.
glass.
All right, well, we are having the Little Scoop.
Wrong.
We're not,
No, it is.
We're having The Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Ooh, no. Little Scoop from back east, which is, I guess, the session version of the Ice Cream Man. 5.4 ABV versus 6.4.
Ah,
Massey,
backside.
with the volcano pour over. So yeah, when your glass kind of foams down,
I
Are
thought,
we going to get taken off the air for that?
no, but
But they
no
do.
one's watching.
well,
DMCA?
we would have our YouTube one go down. Now we'll be fine.
But like, if you're going on the way down,
Then you're going the wrong way.
I had nothing to follow. I thought someone would laugh at it, and I was stranded out there.
Good.
Hey, look,
As
the
you should.
Heiser Life disc.
Yeah,
We should take that and throw
never
it.
thrown.
Well, I wanted
That
to display
that
it.
should have been one of our toast to excellence.
What?
The newfound baby of the Kaufmans,
What?
the new Kaufman baby.
I still don't know what you're talking
I
about.
can't say no because that's like a dick thing to do, but like it's not really great to bring up. I'd like to us try the beer now.
I still don't know what we're talking about.
Here's the
Ryan
question.
Cabrera and Alexa Bliss are having
Here's
a
the question:
baby.
would you give up fatherhood if it meant her giving up motherhood?
No, I can't do that.
Well, there you go.
That's what I mean. Like you
We'll
can't.
ask you again off air.
Couple, 2, 3, 10 of these. Had a couple of beers.
Just go upstairs.
I give it all up.
He's just squatting over the bouncy thing, just like
What I could add.
But this is
I like this one better.
Would you agree with? I think you told me. Is this the session version? Would that be a fair
Yeah, it
assessment?
Looks like somebody came in it. You see that floating around in there?
That's the haze, man.
Contains all dairy.
little half and half in there.
What was the ABV on it?
5.4.
2.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a little high for a session, but it's basically their session of the Ice Cream Man. That's the way I would approach it.
Creamy.
It wants to be a sour.
But this is I had
It's like
this
a
on-
dressed down sour.
I forgot what the phrase was.
That'd be a pretty funny shirt. So when the breweries dressed down sours, por favor.
I'm getting a real BDSM sour here. You know, if you drink enough of these, it starts to taste like sours.
That's right.
You guys ever have the Oktoberfest from Busch Light?
Kyle, what'd you think?
It's like a real dressed up sour.
It kind of just tastes like the other one, in my opinion.
You know, Kyle, I like that.
Classic palate.
That's a fair assessment.
I missed the beer reviews.
You know, it made me think. Do you guys remember when we went to Litchfield?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if you were on the show yet,
Nope.
Maz. So we were able to do a remote show at Litchfield Distillery in Connecticut, right? And
In what town, Mass?
Birmingham, Alabama.
There it is.
Connecticut.
Right outside of Hartford.
So we get up there, and the guys. I mean, the people there were awesome. They sit, and the guy brings out some different of their bourbons for us to try.
Pretty sure one of the girls had a nice bum.
Probably. And
Can't confirm.
we're sitting there, and the guy's like, "Oh, here's our vanilla bourbon," and everything Kyle drinks, he's like, "So what'd you think?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just not that good." Like, Jesus, man.
Just one after another.
Yeah, it's not really that good.
So you know what's funny about that show? We showed up there and they weren't expecting us. Remember we got there?
Yeah.
I think because it was the person who set it up wasn't there that day or something like that.
Yeah.
And like kind of forgot to relay the message. But they were nice. They were awesome. They gave
They
us a
were
tour
awesome.
of the brewery or the distillery. They let us try a lot of their stuff, which
Yeah, which wasn't that good.
300 shows in,
The vanilla bourbon was really good.
and then remember at the very end, it's like, hey, just take whatever
Yeah.
you want out of the gift shop. I guess they'll call
Yeah.
it.
everyone can take a swag item.
Yeah.
Got a shirt. Doesn't fit anymore.
Cut the sleeves off.
Still have it though.
Cut the sleeves.
The sleeves aren't the issue.
Oh, it's one of those side
All right,
things.
cut the stomach out. You got to keep the bottom part though, so it's just like a hole.
Got to HBK it.
Yeah, like a porthole for your stomach.
Portal. But I like the little scoop. That's what I drank last week on the show.
Yeah, we know. We listened.
Just really cuts you down. Guy's got nothing good to say, and it's just a real asshole.
Is that true?
You told me to be mean to him tonight, so that's what I'm doing.
I didn't say that. I think Kendall asked you. to be mean to
It's heavily implied.
him. Yeah.
But
I think the little scoop is pretty good.
do you like it better?
It's just a dressed down sour.
Even souls and in the action.
It's it's funny. Like it does taste very similar. I think the regular Ice Cream Man is better.
It's a little less sour.
Yeah, Paul. Listen, you need representation down here.
I know. Me and Massey got nothing.
Kind of like your
Me and Massey, the only ones.
It's because I am nothing.
Ooh, it was dark.
Well, just know that the flatbread grilled chicken sandwich from Wendy's made it on the wall.
So did the fucking pretzel pub.
That was a good sandwich.
Wasn't. Pretzel buns are trash.
It's because you don't like the pretzel buns.
Pretzel buns
I
are not
like
good.
pretzel buns.
Nah, they're not good.
I like them.
Pretzel buns are mid.
You know what's mid?
You're 30.
My favorite Kyle thing is it's only to Massey when he insults him. He makes sure to like look up, but not at him. He's like, "You're mid, Massey."
Did Kyle actually insult me? I really kind of tuned him out, so I didn't hear it.
That's fine.
Hey, is there any little scoop left?
No, it's all gone.
We're
Damn.
dumping out whatever doesn't fit. the
Whoa,
cups.
whoa, whoa.
We're going to put it all in one drink.
Massey, have your beer.
And drink it too.
Yeah, bitch.
Just, all the fingers on the glass, please.
That one I heard.
Imagine he just squeezes it and breaks it.
Are we having the strawberry, little man?
Well, I'm just pouring them so that they're like ready.
Strawberry
we can
little
talk
man.
about. We don't have to keep giving beer reviews though. Now I'll pour for you, Kendall. 'cause
Yeah,
you
let's
know-
talk
Thank
about
you.
something different, like you being an asshole.
I mean, where do we begin? I mean, I think we covered it.
Let's talk about Kendall's views on the Ukraine situation.
Spell Ukraine.
Can you put it out on a map?
I might.
This
I bet.
smells like trick cereal.
I would
smell
say,
tricks.
if given
Strawberry banana tricks.
5
Yogurt.
chances, Mass, I think I
I
would
like the
get in
strawberry
5.
banana tricks yogurt.
I'll give you 2.
That's
candy
all right.
cane. Oh, yeah.
2, maybe not.
Kendall, what color glass did you have?
Was it yellow? Because that one broke.
Smells like straight up tricks.
Was it yellow? Because that one broke.
So
Silly faggot. Dicks are for kids.
Happy Pride Month, kids.
that was very funny.
Hey, Dwayne's over there.
Yeah.
Sure is.
It is nice to see the Coors Light sign I bought for Kendall like 6 years ago finally not being on the ground.
I
somewhere.
went with you to get that.
Yeah.
Pretty sketchy
I had to
time.
go into the guy's house.
Yeah.
Listen,
He's like, I got to go in there. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm going to stay in the car.
Yeah.
I'm very appreciative for all the stuff you guys have provided for me.
You know
And
why?
I why, Kyle?
Because you're a cheap fuck.
Fair.
It's kind of bullshit that the hockey thing is down low where no one can see it.
So can I explain? So, upon the creation of this studio, I actually had my mother and father start to help me hang up some spots, and I told them what my vision was.
Because you
just to
didn't
kind
ask us for help, but it's okay.
Kyle, let's not go there. I'm happy that you guys are here now. But so I was like, I have no plan. I just want stuff to kind of all fit, overlap, kind of have like a collage type look. And my mother
Like a
proceeded
southern gas station look.
right. So my mother proceeded to just put them spaced apart all over the place. It's like, okay, great. I'll thank you very much. So I can move some stuff, but I try to have the stuff fill as many, like no space wasted.
We
to the
probably
best of my
should
ability.
start getting more stickers for that banner because we stopped at 3.
Kendall.
Oh, I gotta find Ukraine. Can I zoom in?
Sure.
Oh, get the map with the darts.
Oh, yeah. Get the map with the darts.
That's all. That's all saved. It's on the flip side of that.
Funnel?
All right, Mass, right here. This is gonna be my guess.
Yep, that's the United States.
That's Florida, my friend.
Great.
Okay, so I have four more tries.
One more guess.
Oh, so we're doing the 2. All right.
Told you, we're only doing 2.
All right. Let me
told you.
Let me zoom back out a
That's
second.
Prussia.
All right, here we go. This is my next guess right here.
Stu Crane.
All right. Well, Mass, I'm sorry. I
That was a
turned,
bad joke. I'm sorry.
turned
Is
the
it next
phone
to Finland? Just kidding.
Kind
Just
of.
kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, he
Lock my
found your
phone.
tentacles.
off. I turned
I
off
don't
the
hide
phone.
those.
It's true. I got dressed in his bedroom for his wedding, and they were just there.
All right, Mass.
Kind of just like out of the closet.
Ashley has him wear one of those like little mermaid fins,
guy
but
right
it's
here.
tentacles. It's like the Ursula one.
You gotta move
Give
on.
up.
I give up.
It was the one below the first one you picked.
Son of a. See, if I had 3 more chances, I would have got it.
No, you wouldn't have.
I think I would.
No, because you would have went to Mexico next.
You picked
Bratislava.
this one.
I don't know, Mass. I think I picked the correct one.
You know what? Go to
So
Swarkle
Kendall.
Quiz. I'll tell you what's up.
I asked you to specify twice.
Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
Nope, wasn't him.
Yes, he was.
Kyle, what was your favorite thing over the last 300 episodes that we did?
Favorite thing?
Yeah.
Boy, if we go back to me, definitely not the mustard shot.
Mustard shot.
I don't even know if that was on the show. That was just kind of Kendall for fun.
No, that was on the show. Because I lost the
Frank's
trivia
cheese?
question and whatever that was.
Now, Frank's cheese is different, but the mustard shot was just beer
Whatever
and mustard.
Jeff made me.
I think it was Frank's
That was,
cheese.
well, that was Frank's cheese.
I'd like to get Massey involved in that. I'd like to.
I
know
want
you're-
that to never come back.
It was, but would you agree it was more fun when we could make the concoction out of what was in the kitchen versus just making bottles of random garbage?
That part, it was fun to be the one making it.
Well, yeah.
You had an open mind when you were younger.
No, drinking those always sucked.
Oppa. Oppa was a good time.
I mean, we had a lot of rough gross shots. I mean,
I liked making them, but more importantly, I liked the name. I liked naming them.
one of the ones made for me was the Chinese food slurry.
Yeah.
That was
That-
rough.
Mock and I made that in the bathroom. Did we go to the Pacific Buffet together to get the stuff?
I went with Kyle.
Oh,
So that was the first year we did the show Fantasy League. I believe it was just the 6 of us because Rebecca did it to make the 6, and that was when we did only the points.
yeah.
And I finished in first. Kendall came in last, so we had like a punishment, right? I don't think you were on the show yet.
Nope. Hamden
So-
Studio, though.
Yeah, Hamden Studio. So the punishment was Kyle and I went to a Asian buffet, and I bought. I know I got like General Tso's chicken. I think like lo mein. There was the garlic shrimp, and something else, whatever, fried rice, maybe whatever it was. And me and Paul went into the bathroom, and we blended it in a blender.
With a
And
celery
made we made the Asian Bloody Mary.
That sounds
It-
fucking terrible.
It smelled so bad. I don't know why. We
Who drank
blended
it?
Kendall. We blended
All of it too.
It was so
We
thick.
blended it, and I remember we were. Oh, I think we put like red wine in it.
Yeah, that's like a liquid binder type thing.
It's like
But
the
it
Thanksgiving
blended,
shot.
and we were both like, "Why does it smell like that?" It smelled so bad.
The
Probably all
Thanksgiving
the trans
shot,
fat.
me and Mock instantly vomited.
I came pretty close.
Thanksgiving shot.
Instantly.
I love the Thanksgiving shot.
Because you're a sick human.
I think it's genius. I mean,
Listen, it's a fantastic idea, but it was awful.
The potatoes, man.
It's a great idea.
and I think every
It was the potatoes that got me.
Well, the first year we did it, I just microwaved a Hungry Man meal.
No, you went to Boston Market.
Oh, that's right. The second year was the Hungry Man meal.
But what I always get, and I think about this from time to time, every time this comes up, is when Paul said, just
after
take
time.
the potatoes and slam them against the roof of your mouth. And I don't like that.
what was the liquor component? of
Red
it?
wine.
Is it always red wine?
Yeah.
It's generally red wine. Because across the group, it's pretty much the most unliked thing.
Well, I think it's
That was a
just
terrible way to
more or
say it.
less indifferent. Like, just no one's like, I've never just sat down like, hey,
Hey, we still haven't done the wine show.
I'm waiting for it. Kyle,
I'll be absent
301.
that day.
Surprise!
We'll see you next week. Wine show.
Little white zin.
Slap in the bag.
Definitely not white Zen.
Slap at the base.
Oh, Kyle's a
Funny
preference.
story about white Zen. When I was younger, my
My
mom used to have the same bottle, like Winnie the Pooh, like remember like the Winnie the Pooh like jelly jars.
Yep. Welch's.
Did you break one and pick it up with your bare hands? There's
I
a dick on your mic stand, by the way.
Yeah.
Where have you been? That was talked about earlier. Oh, you're building the thing.
So she had one of water, one of wine. I was like 7.
What are you at church?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Same joke. Nice.
I picked up the wine one, not knowing because it was fucking 3:45 in the morning. Drank the wine at 7 years old. I was like, this is terrible. Threw up on my dad's blanket.
and swore off water for the rest of the time.
That explains so much.
I drink water.
Might be the funniest thing you've
Al,
ever
what color
said.
is
Thank you.
water?
Doesn't have a color.
It's like a light faded pink.
Doesn't have a color.
See, Paul knows what he's talking about.
Speaking of light pink,
Oh,
what did you guys
wow.
think?
Look at that segment.
Didn't have one. Didn't have it yet.
It was awful.
It tasted great for half a second, and then it was like, nope.
It is probably the worst beer I've ever had in my life.
I don't think so.
Of,
So bad.
of the 4 that I had leading up to this, I was disappointed the most.
Do you know what
by
this
this
tastes
one.
like? Nesquik strawberry milk.
Which you love.
Yeah, but
You know what it does?
But not in beer form.
It tastes like a dressed down strawberry shortcake ice
Sour.
cream.
So I will say, I feel like it does taste exactly what it's supposed to,
It does.
but
It's gross.
I don't care.
Oh, I didn't see anywhere on the camera it says ass.
Well, you have to close your eyes.
Oh, actually, if you look at the ice cream cone there, it kind of looks like a butt. So I guess that makes sense.
Can I see it a little closer?
No,
Is there any more of it though?
why you don't want to waste it?
No, I just want to finish it.
Yeah, there's some in there.
Nice, you having more?
I'm good.
Yeah, there's some more. Puts it back down.
I don't even want what's in this cup.
Kyle's still going to try it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Listen, you got to finish it.
Kyle tried it. He said it was awful.
It is gross.
No, but seriously,
great.
if there's anything left, I'll finish it.
Yeah, we know, dickhead.
That's dig for me. Damn it.
It's not that funny.
But it is. It is very funny. Yeah.
I think that's the longest I've ever seen you drink like a shot.
Should have seen me at his wedding.
I was talking
Saw me at
talking
Kendall's
to Mock.
I know.
I still have that video.
I was
All
trying to be a
right,
part
question for the room.
of it. Shoot.
No.
Out of all the weddings,
Uh-oh.
who was the drunkest?
Kendall at Handy's.
Well,
Oh, okay.
aside from
I
that,
wasn't there for that.
that's
We weren't
like-
there for that.
That's
You
like,
at Kendall's.
Was that?
Yeah.
Dude, you were you tried to convince them to let them slow dance with you during their first dance.
I don't think I meant to do that.
Yeah, that's called being drunk.
I mean, there was some
Paul at
hand
mine was
action
pretty
going
crazy.
on.
Paul at mine was pretty crazy.
Yeah, there was some hand action going on. You were doing some bridesmaid work.
Yeah, whatever. She was a bitch.
wow. That's a sponsor of our show.
I mean, I was pretty sloshed pre Kyle's wedding.
I was about to say,
I
we
know-
were pretty drunk for
I was also
your
pr-
wedding.
I was also real drunk. I was actually real drunk before all of your weddings.
At your wedding, me and Kendall were openly talking during the ceremony.
I took like a 5-minute nap in the pew at Mock's wedding because his brother James brought a bottle of tequila on the bus, and James and I drank about half of it on the 15-minute car ride from his house to the church.
I talk about this with Mark all the time. That's the most like reckless drinking in a short period of time.
It's out of control.
Tequila?
Just
Me and James that day.
everyone on a bus just passing bottles amidst like all like this COVID
Pandemic's happening.
right? And just mouth buzz. We kissed everyone on that bus.
The best part, I wish that I had like a picture of it because at my the flower girls weren't supposed to be on the bus, and then it didn't work out. So now they're on it, and the bus is just rocking. And these two, 4 and 5, 4 and 6, whatever, how old girls are just shell shocked.
Oh yeah,
Shell shocked. It looked like they just got dropped in like fucking Normandy, and they're like, "What is happening here?"
Dave ended up on the
Your
party
future
bus
girls.
at mine.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
A bunch of random people were on the party bus.
I take exception to that because we brought beers and the goddamn conquistadors were drinking them onto the bus ride. I'm pissed. Those were beers that I didn't get to have.
Dude, we got
The conquistador.
like my wedding was like the venue was like the only one that said
What?
open bar before everything happened. They meant it.
Yeah.
I mean, we forced the issue.
I think I was more drunk before at the open bar before Kyle's wedding than I ever was at the actual wedding of someone's like wedding.
I relive this moment a lot as Paul's hand slides into the handle of a pitcher and just faces it.
I would say I probably drank about maybe 14 12-ounce naughty nurses that day.
Good beer though. It was a good idea. That was your
It was a
pick.
good- I didn't anticipate endless amounts of them before the wedding.
My favorite part though, can I get a shot of Jameson? You want it on the rocks?
Everybody else that asked for hard liquor got a hard no. And let me tell you something.
Good idea.
For the best.
Yeah, I'll take a bigger shot.
It wasn't that they gave us endless beer. It was that they gave us never beginning food.
Yeah.
I took a shot out of a nut glass.
Out of a what?
Out of the nuts.
The
Oh,
glass.
yeah, that's
I
right.
think I only cried because my dad was there. That's how drunk I was.
I do remember. I remember a lot of us yelling at your mom a lot
Yeah.
because she kept going, "What are you guys?" We're like, "Get the hell out of here!"
I think one of the funniest post-show moments was when Kyle just like really opened up about the thing on a ride home. I think it was from Peter's house, and Kyle got real lit. And the whole ride home, Kyle was just kind of going on about like these things that he wanted to change in his life, and we're just like talking about it. We get to the house. Kyle just walks upstairs.
Change none of them.
He takes his shoes off, took his pants off, and then just climbed into bed with his dad. Started crying. Like, I love you, Dad. Thank you so much for being there. He's like, get the fuck out of my room.
The hell's poking me?
I gotta go to work.
Better not be one of those chocolate covered.
Yeah, it's a chocolate covered Slim Jim,
Well,
Dad.
how much did he offer us for eating that pickled egg?
Oh, $25 each if we each ate a pickled egg.
That's a great deal. For how many? Like
Dude,
25 every time?
it was like
No, we had to eat a whole jar.
Oh, that's not a good deal. I was under the
I
assumption it was
immediately
one-
rescind this
I
offer.
thought it was one egg. My bad.
One jar.
Even
of
so,
eggs.
that's pretty
it was
strong.
so gross.
BJ size jars.
Oh my god. That
There used to
tankard
be
of
some
eggs.
good post shows, especially at the Hamden studio.
Yeah.
Remember, Paul, you drove your van downstairs.
Yeah. Massey was there for that
For what?
when I drove my van down the
Yes,
stairs.
it was the first
I think
day.
that was your first show.
Yeah.
Some guy.
Because I think in that van is when we were talking and you said to Kyle, you're like, shut up,
No,
Kyle.
that was a different day.
You were just like, shut up, Kyle. Mark's like, this guy gets it. He's here.
Fuck you, souls.
So the best part is like, so when we transitioned to doing like a live on air, we were doing it on Sunday mornings.
Sunday mornings.
So we were drinking.
Blew out a hammy.
Yeah, we were
What
drinking
was it? 10 to noon?
10 to noon, I think it was. And we were playing to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of lost Sundays.
I remember. I don't know if it was the day you got hurt, but it was the whatever year the Chiefs played the Titans in the playoffs and they blew the big lead. But I remember we got to your parents' house after and everyone fell asleep. Woke up in like the second half. We're like, all right, what's going on?
Was also a big fan of the time that we dropped Kyle off at work on that Sunday. Kyle's pretty drunk. Kendall's real drunk, pissing in the garbage can at Burger King.
That was our first show.
That was the same day you pulled your hammy.
Was it the same day?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought I could outrun Rebecca's Ford Edge up the hill.
Yeah, you gave it a good
Kendall Street.
Up Kendall Street.
Yeah.
Took like 4 steps, grabbed your leg.
Went down.
Imagine seeing that from one of the houses. Like, honey, there's a man racing a car. Oh, he's down.
Fuck! I had all my money on him.
Like, he's hurt. He's hurt for sure. He's got the gout.
I do have the gout.
The worst part about peeing in the Burger King garbage can was someone walked in and I had to bail out like mid pee. So I'm like kind of like peeing my pants while walking out of Burger King, like trying to like hold it in.
Dude, I was just washing my hands and my face.
No, you weren't.
I put water on my face because I was rough. I was in rough shape.
But yeah, a lot of Sunday mornings.
What the fuck is that one?
This is
Hard
orange
The
cream.
drinking.
Sunday
man.
mornings were tough.
This one's gonna suck.
And
I was
Creamsicles are awful.
I was only a occasional guest for the Sunday mornings. I really started actually appearing more when it was Monday nights.
Oh, raw?
The woodworking studio days were rough. Because there'd be some days Greg's in there and you just hear like band songs.
It wasn't even that. It was the Maple, Kendall's basement, the woodworking studio, and the Hamden studio, because we all always had a ride from Rebecca.
Yeah.
Or we were at one of our houses. Like the Hamden ones, I always knew Rebecca was bringing me home, so I was just like, whatever I need to do is going to happen.
yeah, I will say in Maple, because that was the very inception of the show, and in general that period of time was just reckless drinking, just
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Every day, Paul already into the creamsicle.
Oh,
Not great.
oh my!
Mash, you gotta pour some.
All right.
I just took it a try.
Out of all the
I'm not
show-
going any more than that.
Can we all remember what one we were the most drunk at?
Out of all the
Well,
shows,
I would say 2017 too.
Like we would know, like the moment.
It was honestly like Sunday morning shows, or I think the first time we went to Black Hog. I remember
Yeah.
leaving there pretty
Banged up.
Was that our first room? No, our first room was Cliffside, right?
Cliffside.
Yeah.
They just closed their tap room.
I saw that
Last
It's too
week.
bad. But they're still making beer, though, right?
Distributing.
Yeah. That's what I love about live shows.
the most drunk I've ever been at a show was at Peters, and I was driving him home.
I remember that.
Which meant I was no good.
And I made it the right-hand turn by Krausers, and immediately there was a cop behind me.
Oh, we remember that. You pulled into Burger King, didn't you?
No, I pulled up and pulled into Dunkin' Donuts.
That is the worst beer I've ever had in my
No
life.
way.
That is so foul.
This is way better. I want to hear the end of Mass's story. But this is way better than the strawberry shortcake.
It's so bad.
Give it here, Kyle. Don't waste it.
I'll drink it.
I wish
you
we
better
all
drink.
went at the same time.
Did you drink yours?
Why, so you would have spit your beer out?
Well, now I know it's going to be bad.
I
Well, Kendall
disagree.
likes it.
I drove home.
That means nothing.
Not anything.
I
like-
sat
you
there
like
in that
creamsicles.
parking lot, pretty sure I was about to be arrested for a little while, until the cop just left the parking lot. And then I drove this one home crying in my passenger seat.
Yeah, I sobbed a little bit.
I think
Watched
the
some
drunkest was
Letter
the
Kenny
night
on
with
his
my dad.
phone. It was pretty good.
It was. It's how I kept him calm.
The drunkest I ever drove with other people in the car wasn't a show thing. It was when we did the fantasy draft at Kendall's house one time. And all Mock goes to me. He goes, Paul, I think you're going the wrong way. What do you mean? We're in Stratford, the Route 8 exit for Bridgeport. Just got on the wrong 15. And you know what? I might have been drunk, but nobody noticed till I got to Bridgeport. So,
Oh, I was there.
yeah, you were there for that. The drunkest I ever was in the show was at Peter's house. I got real drunk. It was a situation where I don't know why, but you weren't coming home with me. And that was when I was living at Waka's. But I don't know why you weren't coming home with me. You went home with him for some reason. I don't know what reasoning that would have been. I don't know if maybe it was like a weird thing the next morning or something like that. I don't know. But
What were we doing on a Tuesday?
I don't know. But I remember very, very swiftly saying to Mock, I'm good. I got this. And then I drove to the Burger King. I got 3 Whoppers. I sat down. I sat in the parking spot, sat down. Next thing I knew, it was 4 a.m. Didn't touch the Whoppers. Passed out for about 6 hours in the 12 missed calls from Samantha. Just was like, yeah, I got way too drunk and just kind of crashed on Peter's couch. All right. I'll be home in an hour. Okay. Sat there and I was like, I can't drive home right now. And then I ate 3 cold Whoppers.
I used to laugh.
Pickles and all.
What the fuck were we doing?
I don't know.
There was one time. It must have been one of your Bourbon County shows.
Probably.
So I think you like opened a second one and you're like, "Hey, do you want to drive home?"
Yeah.
I think the most drunk I've ever been was when I cuddled with my dad.
Yeah, you were pretty fucked up that night. That was pretty good.
There was
What's
a
the
period
most
of
drunk
time.
you've been?
That's disgusting.
It's so bad.
There's no way that's worse than the strawberry shortcake.
It is.
It
What's-
isn't. That,
It is.
The most drunk
I
you've
don't
been,
think
Mark?
it's worse, but it's bad.
I think. Thank you, Mass.
That tastes like spoiled beer to me. Like bad spoiled beer.
Mark, what's the
I
most
think-
drunk you've been on the show?
It's not going to roughing mass, Kendall.
That's my bad.
It
Kendall,
would for
shut the fuck
sure. It would for sure be one of the Sunday morning shows were just terrible.
Or terrible in a good way.
Well, there was one Sunday morning show where it might not have been the drunkest Mock and I got on a show, but it was the drunkest we got in like a day. Because we got pretty fucked up at the show. And I remember because I forget what was... I forget how
More
it was
fucked
going.
up than you've been at Eastern?
Oh, yeah. Because I got pretty fucked up at the show, and then Samantha was picking me up from the show in Hamden.
Is that when you guys?
And then we went to a party at Uncle Vinny's, and I just kept going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That might have been like the most alcohol consumed in a day for me. I drank a lot.
Well, that was the problem. Because you guys know me very well. That like it's tough to stop because you feel like shit, and especially me, I just don't want to stop ever. So you start on a Sunday
This
at
is actually
10.
the intervention for that.
Thank you. I'd like to have a couple more beers. But you start at 10, you end at noon. It's like, this headache is going to come on hard and fast very soon. Let's prevent that.
I did not like the
Let's
10
drink
a.m.
more.
shows.
My favorite part of all the 10 a.m. shows, though, were always Kendall thinking he was convincing his parent he wasn't drunk.
Oh yeah, and just
Always
doing a
fucking,
bad
hey, Mom! Like,
I'm sober as a.
One of my favorite memories is we talked about you at our friend Handy's wedding.
oh,
You get home and Marissa's like, "Listen, we should," because Rebecca asked us to like go to your parents to help get you into the house.
Right, incapacitated.
One of the best ever.
Is this the wedding that you passed out
He
in
fell
the
in a
bushes?
bush,
Yes.
and we get to your parents' house, and they open the door like it was like a dinner party. Now, mind, it's 2 a.m. They're both at the door, like, "Hey, like, hey, is everything good? Like, I'm kind of drunk." Is he? It's like, yeah, he's fine. Do you guys want anything?
He's got to go to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
So did I. I text him in the morning. Do you need a Gatorade and something salty?
It was pretty cool, though. Shout out to Steve Soyland. He let me sleep in the morning at the station for a little while before it's time to go because he knew I was in rough shape. We had a long day ahead.
That was that thing at the
Oh,
the Shelton.
so horrible.
Was it Halloween?
Yeah, trick or treat
Yeah.
day. It was like the first one too.
It was awful. It was such a long day.
Sounds like a bad time.
It was a bad time. But the best part is by like 11 a.m. and the sun has been beating on you. You sweat out all the beer and booze. Booze mostly. Not a lot of beer. A lot of wine.
I'm watching Kendall at this wedding, and he was doing good for a while. He would drink a bottle of wine and then have a glass of water.
Which is
Scotch,
actually pacing for
water.
him.
Like he was mixing the waters in.
Massey, a bottle of wine, not a glass.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, that's pacing for
But I
you.
remember then seeing Kendall up at the bar.
Want that.
He gets to the front. He orders a drink, takes a step to the side, slams the scotch, gets right back in line. Never left the bar. And I remember seeing that, and I went, "Yeah, that's going to be an issue soon."
Yep. And you know what they did? As good friends, they didn't stop me.
Sure enough. Well, by then, there's no stopping you because you're just going to get aggressive.
I will.
So now they start playing the music.
Aggressive drunk Kendall is my least favorite
They start
person.
playing music, and in classic Kendall form, Whitney Houston's on. Things are starting to happen. Look over. He's spitting on the floor inside the venue.
nice.
In the venue?
In the venue.
The very room you got married in.
Yes. Massey, you were my redemption. Because prior to that night, I crashed my car.
Birth of the turtle shell.
So third time's the
turtle
charm.
shell.
Leopard print.
It is leopard.
What's the name
Hold
of
on.
the what's the
Hold
brand?
on. Why is that the...
Look at his glasses.
No, I get. Why is that the birth of it?
Oh, because when he crashed his car, he broke his glasses.
Right.
Did you actually crash your car that night?
Yes, Mass. Crashed the car. So what's the name of that venue in Brantford?
Woodwinds.
Woodwinds. So I worked.
Shout out.
Not a sponsor
Yet.
yet. Yeah. Shout out to
Although
Woodwinds.
Kyle will tell you your venue's awful.
It was all right.
Sorry, not to interrupt again, but I will tell you, Massey's wedding, hottest I've ever been at a wedding.
So hot.
You weren't wearing a fucking tux.
Well, I had like a suit.
Yeah, but you weren't wearing a
Took
tux
the jacket off.
that had all the buttons broken on
Kyle,
it.
I
Kyle
still remember-
showed up as Ashley was walking out.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I tell you, that would have been awesome if you just pushed Bruce down and walked her down the aisle. Fuck you, Rams
I
fan.
was working. I told him I was going to be late.
Yeah. I do remember as we pulled up to the venue on the party bus, because we thought we were having the ceremony inside. As we pulled into the venue, everybody on that party bus looked outside and saw the chairs being set up, and everybody just shouted,
Fuck. Oh,
Didn't it start to rain that day?
No,
It
no,
rained
so.
the entire time before we got
in the
there.
morning. Yeah.
It rained all morning long.
Then I was like, hey, let's crank up the heat and humidity.
Yeah, kind of did the opposite of the thunderstorm we had last week, where it went from 90 to 60. This one went from 60 to 100.
Yeah.
But that was nice. That was the redemption. Had a bunch of Coors Lights that night and had a much better time.
So when he crashed his car, he broke his glasses. So the next day,
Hold on. How did you crash your car?
I worked.
Didn't you just say they brought you home that night?
No, this is before.
no,
so
he worked at the Woodwinds for an event.
I worked a wedding, and I had drank that night. I ended up falling asleep behind the wheel and crashed.
So you were drunk.
No,
No,
because here's the thing. I stand by this, not to get this dark past thing here, or whatever.
Didn't want to go this way, but
No, but the drinking aspect, I don't think anybody would have ever known if Kendall hadn't said anything about it. Because Kendall talked about he had 2 glasses of wine over the course of a 5-hour wedding.
Oh, he wasn't drunk. He's fine.
No
Just
shot.
because he looks like Mel Gibson and the officer Sugar Tits.
this is true.
Kyle, good.
But what happened was so it was a
Kyle, your thighs are feeling strong. You've been sitting down a lot. I just wanted to get it. That's all.
Damn, that was good.
it was pretty jam packed. It was the prior weekend we had went to a Phillies game.
Oh my god, this is so boring.
Sorry, it was like a bunch of things. I went to Cape Cod with Rebecca, and then the night I came back, I worked the wedding. And so I was beat. I shouldn't have drank.
The moral of the story is don't go watch trains and you won't crash your car.
I thought, wasn't it like a Pittsburgh or Philly trip, and then we dropped you off in fucking Scranton?
Yep.
It was.
I got 45 tickets. They're going a roundabout. And Mock, Jeff, and Kyle died in the backseat of a Jeep Wrangler together.
Yeah. It was like 4 things in a row for me.
That was a brutal car ride for you guys.
That was awful.
What was that?
That's when I had my Wrangler. We took it to Philly. Mock, Jeff, and Kyle sat in the backseat of a Jeep Wrangler.
For the 3.5 hours?
No, from Philly to Scranton, but still an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
still a long time.
Yeah, because fucking dick face over there can't
Yeah,
sit
had
in the
us
back
drop
seat.
him off at his sheets.
Oh man, remember when we lost him at the train tracks?
Oh my god. That was so good.
That was in Crescent.
That was, shut up, Kendall.
That was on our Pittsburgh trip, wasn't it?
One of them.
If we go to Pittsburgh
The
again,
only one I was on.
We're
It's
not
even
going to
trying.
fucking.
We're not going to Pittsburgh
Altoona.
again.
we're not
Also
going out to
don't wanna
go
go
to
to
Crescent because you don't have to pay to go to the Curve, and we can go to the Sheets, and I can just hang out on the platform.
I also don't want to go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're never doing Pittsburgh again.
well, let's talk about it.
We just did.
But that wasn't a
Hold on,
discussion.
Moon Township. All right,
Is there a place that doesn't have trains that has an NFL stadium?
Foxborough.
we're not going.
Does Denver have trains?
Yeah.
Although there's a pretty cool bar near Gillette. It's called the Red
And
Rooster.
the thing is,
Sick lobster roll.
Mass, you could take a train. You could take the T to.
There's a
Foxborough.
bar I really like, Sick Lobster Roll.
Sick lobster roll.
I mean, that was Ultimate Fat Guy right there.
It was a good deal.
All right, I have a question for the room.
Shoot.
While you guys talk about it, I'll start with the first Mountain Dew. Kyle,
That last beer was terrible.
fucking trash.
I don't. All right.
Shut up, Kendall.
It was pretty
Hold on,
bad,
we need to
Kendall.
talk about it.
It was bad. It tasted
We don't really
awful.
need to talk about
The
it. For
orange
here,
cream.
It
Gelato
tasted
Grill.
like someone took a fucking expired Rolling Rock and squirted skunk puss in it.
The orange cream gelato grill from Back East Brewing shares the ABV at 6.5%.
That beer solidified my opinion of Back East Brewing, and I hope they're never a sponsor. I'll actually leave the show if we do a show.
I would say.
Hello, Becky.
I didn't even dial the phone.
For a quick
they were
second,
calling me.
For a quick second, I thought he said, hello, Becky, and I was like, what?
I did too.
Hey, Miss Becky.
What?
Shout out Beer Johnson.
Plies.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you were going that way. I thought you were talking about my wife.
I don't. Who's ever called her?
No,
Becky?
but it was a bad joke.
The fuck
I
is
was
your
called-
issue?
Jeff did when they used to date.
I was caught up on. I was caught up on Beer Johnson. I was looking at the phones across the wall. I didn't care for that. Despite it being 6th grade, you know.
Let's talk about it some more.
All right, real quick. The orange cream gelato girl from back east.
It sucked.
Mass. Souls.
He almost called you Matt.
Yeah. Matt
His
Souls.
strong thighs.
Matt
Everything
Souls.
goes with souls.
It does. It's a good name. I'd hang out with a Matt Souls. Probably a Vikings fan, though. Right?
Like a skull.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, I would say of the attempts, this was the best to be kind of true to the Ice Cream Man original.
I hate creamsicles, and that tastes nothing like a. I'd rather have a creamsicle than that.
I would say that I would much rather have the original versus this, but this I didn't think was that bad.
I would actually just rather drink a gallon of milk and a gallon of orange juice back to back than
that
drink
tasted like an old beer
sounds
that's
like a
in
bad
the
time.
same room as a creamsicle box.
I wish he poured it all out on himself. So, Kyle, how would you like to do? I'm going to let you be in charge of the distribution of the Mountain Dew. Do you want to go regular first, then the Baja Blast, and then the flavors, or do you want to save the regular for last?
Let's do regular last.
You want to do the regular
Yeah.
last? So, you want to? Should we start with the Baja
Let's start
Blast?
with the worst one, which is going to be Code Red.
The black cherry one?
Yeah.
I also agree that would be the worst one.
You want to mix in a shot trivia as well?
Is everyone ready for their
I
shot trivia?
have my shot trivia ready.
Oh, all right.
I forgot all about it.
All right.
I can think of a question.
So we're going.
It doesn't have to be sports. Just some, we try to stay
Mine
away.
is not sports.
So, like, when Kendall and I do them to each other, we try to stay away from ones that are going to require, like, too much pondering of thought. Like, something that you kind of can give a quickish answer to.
Mine's all about hentai.
That's to mock, too.
So yeah, we're going to our left, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going first? Do you have your question or no?
I don't have it yet.
So you propose that we do this with no question prepared?
Well, I didn't know I was going to start. I just want to make sure we didn't forget.
I want you to, everybody knows who Sean Kemp is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the first picture. That
He,
Hilarious. Actually, I saw a story about why Ken Griffey Jr. wears his hat backwards. I never knew why.
it's because of Sean Kemp.
No, because when he would go to Reds practice with his dad always brought two hats to warm-ups. And so he would always wear his dad's backup hat, but it was way too big for him because his dad had an afro. And so when he would put it on forward, the visor would keep falling down over his eyes and he couldn't see anything. So he just put it on backwards, and then it just became the way he wore hats. It has nothing to do with style or anything. It's just that was the way he started wearing hats.
I got my trivia question.
I also have mine.
Everybody-
Are you guys ready?
I'll go first.
All right, ask me away.
All right, guys.
Do you want to grab some paper cups? Oh, we have them.
got
Sorry,
you.
Massey broke the glass. I forgot.
forgot about it.
Now, how are we doing this again?
I don't know. Who wants to actually drink out of a cup? I know Mock does.
I'll drink out of a cup.
I'll
Are
drink
we,
out of a cup.
are we
I was
targeting one person?
I just don't want it.
No, it's going around.
Okay, so my question's going to Paul.
Correct.
Okay. How many teams?
Well, here's the thing. Hold on. Because there's a potential here for some real rough stuff. If the person gets it right, you have to do the shot.
That's fine. How many teams does Sean Kemp play for?
Can I ask a provisional?
Don't know what that word means. But
Are we talking only NBA?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Sean Kemp played for 3 NBA teams. 4? Damn it. Who is it?
He played for the Cavaliers, the Magic, the Sun,
Fuck! I forgot the Magic.
And
Son
the
of a
Blazers.
bitch.
and the Blazers.
God damn it.
You knew it was a Sean Kemp question, too.
Well, yeah, because you just said Sean Kemp. All right. Are we waiting and doing these all together, or should I just do mine now? I'll just do mine now.
Heyo.
You gotta go until you get it right.
Oh, all right. 4. Did I get it right this time?
Another question.
No, you didn't say that. What are you, pocketing the Jolly Ranchers?
It might be my question.
Oh wow.
How many Jolly Ranchers were on the table?
Which conquistador packaged it?
All right, Kendall. I'll give you a plus minus of 25.
Mine's pretty long, so
No.
bear with me.
I'll give you a plus minus of 20.
Okay.
20 or 25? What do you think?
37.
25.
It's not up to you.
20.
I just like the number.
All right, match to 20. All right.
23.
On average, how many suction cups does each octopus arm have?
Ooh, man, I have no point of reference whatsoever. Can I have a repeat of the question?
On average, how many suction cups does each octopus arm have?
Okay,
So not all 8 combined, just one individual arm.
let's go with on average 38.
Ooh, take a shot. On average, 280 suckers per arm.
Oh, I mean, come on. Are we
God
talking
damn.
about- Is that a standard octopi?
Well, that doesn't make any sense. A standard octopi.
It doesn't have to be.
You made a singular and then a plural.
That's right.
Conjunction junction. What's your function?
Oh, got a piece of glass.
Pumping
Mine's
out.
an
nice
actual
shot.
trivia
Shot.
question when we get to there.
I like how you threw it in the hat. It's going to get picked up.
All right.
Come here. Because I know I'm going to have to take it for this.
No, Massey, this is kind of right up your alley.
I don't want to drink this at all.
All right, Mass, you ready?
This question right.
I got mine.
When was...
Did you pour yourself some?
This is
Oh.
no plus or minus.
I guess we're going to have
2004.
to dump out this extra shot of rum.
Don't do that. No plus or minus. What year was The Adventure of Link released?
So.
Plus or minus?
No plus or minus.
The answer's Boardwalk.
He's not wrong, you know.
The Adventure of Link?
The Adventure of Link.
I like all the specifications just for you to be like 7 years off.
Probably. 94.
1987.
Damn, I didn't think it was that far back.
You were 7 years off.
Yep.
That's awesome. Mock, if you don't want to do the shot, you can insert this in your urethra.
Ooh. I would do the shot.
Mike, I have an actual trivia question here for you. Are you ready?
Wait, ours weren't actual trivia questions?
Like a at length one.
Oh. I thought you were just like shitting on my suction
No.
cup question.
How many s'mores?
That was a good question.
You guys
Was.
are all assholes.
Fuck that.
Mark, are you ready?
I was-
This is up your alley, I promise you.
Just blatantly calling
All the
out that.
superheroes
Nice
and
thing.
supervillains of the film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse are based on actual comic book characters of the same names. The movie took inspiration from the Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon comics, and it features even more Spider-Man variations such as Spider-Man, Spiders-Man, Man-Spider, Captain Spider, Spider-Spy, Spider-Bitch, Spider-Monkey, and Spider-Monster. Which of those is wrong?
In summary, how long is my penis?
I would like you to ask him to repeat the question.
I haven't seen this movie yet.
You haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet?
That came out like 4 years ago.
That's the first
Not the
one.
newest
That's
one.
the first one.
I will reread you the list of
Yeah, it's fine.
Or do you want a fresh
Spider-Man if you would like.
Save a glass.
Or do you want a paper cup?
No, that's fine.
Yep.
Do you guys want fresh glasses for your Mountain Dews? Or do you want them
I
in
already
the
have one.
Okay.
I think Max should have cut of those.
Can you hold that glass so I'm going to
I don't know why you keep touching the fucking broken glass, dude.
Wait, that glass is broken too?
It's the same one, dickhead.
I thought it was all together.
What?
It's only one glass.
I guess what I thought was the rest of it was put in the cup already, like already disposed.
It was, but he just keeps touching the broken glass.
Ooh, Kyle, I don't like the color of this one.
Can I have the list again?
Spider-Man,
Ooh, it's rosé.
Spiders-Man, Man-Spider, Captain Spider, Spider-Spy, Spider-Bitch, Spider-Monster, and Spider-Monkey.
Spider Monkey's racist.
Man, there's a few that jump out.
Well, you remember that short stint where Marissa's grandma became a spider person? So that's Spider-Man.
That's pretty funny. Fuck.
You know, I was going to suggest we all shotgun one of these, but looking at the color, I don't know.
I'd like to do that still.
What were the last three?
Oh my god.
Spider-Bitch, Spider-Monster, and Spider-Monkey.
Dude, just fucking pick a name, dude.
Hey,
I feel like it's Spider Bitch, but I know that's wrong.
we've got them all wrong. Come on, keep the trend.
Is it Spider Bitch?
It is not Spider-Bitch.
What's the wrong one?
The wrong one is Spider-Spy.
This is
Spider-
a beer.
Yeah,
Spider
I didn't know that. Well, most of these aren't beer. They're usually either
I know.
it's either vodka or wine.
Spider-Man is Aunt May. Spiders-Man is a bunch of spiders together that think they're Spider-Man. Man-Spider is him turning into a spider. Captain Spider is Captain America's Spider-Man. I don't remember what Spider-Bitch was. Spider-Monster was
I think that
just-
means it's not real.
A Bella Danger.
and Spider-Monkey is exactly what it sounds like.
Black.
Take your shot, bitch.
I got to get your question.
No, take your shot first.
well, here's
That's
I was
take your shot.
I was in the middle of looking it up.
Well, we have another one.
I'm good.
Please.
No.
I had rumblings of an extra cup.
Pretty please.
I'm gonna get it wrong.
Still no.
All right, Souls.
I have a DD if I need one, so I'm good.
I'm at the house. Can I have some more?
Spider-Bitch. Spider-Bitch is the daughter of Spider-Man's youngest daughter, Tanya, and Clint Barton / Hawkeye.
Interesting. All right, Kyle. Pick a number 1 or 2. That's not your question.
One.
All right.
Appeared in Old Man Logan.
It's not
Stop looking at me.
I'm just laughing because if you were like dumping it right on the floor, as funny as it would be, it'd be
Kyle.
such an asshole move.
Trivia question.
I'm waiting.
I just poured you the rest.
On an
love it. Thank
official FIFA-approved soccer ball, how many panels are there?
Oh, I was hoping for.
I can't. Honestly, I wish it's
8?
Try doubling that and then maybe again.
I was hoping
36?
so hard
32.
32.
for he was going to go. On
Hey, look at me. I was right. 8, 16,
on a
32. I was
FIFA
right.
soccer ball. What's the capital of Colorado?
What I was hoping for was Kyle slammed it back and then went 32. Fuck you. Like God, like he knew it, but he did the shot anyway.
Hey, if I asked you how many squares on a Monopoly board are there, would you have known that one?
32.
There's not. We would have had to think about it, Kyle. We would have gotten there though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Do you know the answer, Mock?
Well, I do because I looked it up.
Okay.
Hold on, Kyle. We got this. So the first way from the stretch from go to jail, right? There's
That's
two
two
sets of
browns.
properties, right?
2 browns.
It's just 2 browns and 3 blues.
Okay,
So that's
5.
5.
What about the purples?
Then you, no,
2
there's
whites.
There's no purples on there.
You got
Is
a
there not?
railroad.
Yep. So it's
They're
hold on, Kyle. We're getting ahead of ourselves. So we got 2 browns and 3 blues. That's 5. We have a railroad.
Waterworks.
We have the income tax, whatever one. I forget which one it is, but it's
then-
one of the tax ones.
Is it just one community chest?
And one community chest. So that would be 8. So 8 times 4 would be
32.
32 plus the 4 squares, so 36 squares.
It's 40. You missed the chance.
Oh, there's right. There's a chance and a community chest on every strip. That's right.
So I thought
a lot of
when you
money.
went to do the math, I thought that you would have counted the corner pieces like 4 times. That's why I thought you were going to get it wrong. She'd be like, 10 plus another 10.
So 90.
I just
Makes
I
sense.
knew it
Kyle.
was wrong. I didn't give a fuck.
If
right.
anybody on the table would get it, it would not be me.
I have a
so.
challenge that I would really like to attempt with you guys. I know there's a bunch of them we always talk about, like the spaghetti
No.
run, which I would still like to do. I would do the spaghetti run. I mean,
Can I tell you? We were explaining that to Chris Jankowski the other day, and he just wasn't getting it.
I still don't know what that is.
you eat a pound of spaghetti and then run a mile.
That sounds like
his
a bad
concern was,
idea.
is it a pound of spaghetti before or after the water?
It doesn't matter.
What?
That's what he asked me. He's like, because if it's a pound before, that's actually like 5 pounds.
Wait, what?
Because
Because it absorbs the water, so it gets heavier. I mean, I don't think it gets that much heavier, but it gets heavier.
I'm not going to open it just a
To
box of pasta
quintuple in
crunch
weight?
down.
Listen, I'm not saying his math is right. I'm just saying that it gets heavier.
And also, he's ruining the spirit of the game.
so like for us, it would just be we would get a big pot and we would boil 5 pounds of spaghetti
And mix it up.
and
or
mix it up with 5 jars of sauce
Okay.
and divide it by
I'd
5.
rather do it without the sauce.
Just straight spaghetti?
All right,
maybe some butter?
You have to go with no, definitely not doing butter.
I'd rather have that.
I'd rather do the sauce, more colorful throw up.
All right, I'll be the first.
All right. So I have a challenge I'd like to do while you guys are trying your Mountain Dew. We're on to the Mountain Dews
All right.
now. A malt beverage. I had the can out and I forgot what to do with it. Read it. It's on the bottom. What's it say there?
It's not good.
Now, hold on.
Malt beverage with natural flavors, artificial sweetener, and certified colors.
Is it
Certified.
not good to the point where you're like, you are totally uninterested in the regular one, or you think it's just the flavor?
It's too sweet.
It's probably just.
I mean, for
Like,
like
if this was a little less sweet.
L'chaim!
L'chaim. If this was a little less sweet, it'd be more tolerable. But
It smells like tonic and Robitussin.
we should get Pat Donovan on the phone.
I tell you
Hey,
what,
Siri,
it's not
call
great.
Pat.
Better than the creamsicle beer.
No way.
Yes, it is.
It's no
It's
shot.
not even close.
No,
that
no.
creamsicle beer was the
This-
worst thing we've had on this show.
is trash.
And that includes all the private stock
This
shots.
tastes like a
this tastes like
melted ice pop.
It tastes like a male Seagram's Baybreeze.
This is not markedly better.
It's a
In
salad
any-
that doesn't
any-
want to dress up a little.
That's better than the creamsicle.
God, what did you say?
It's better than the creamsicle.
I wish
It's
I had
amazing.
one of those arm things.
Do you think the creamsicle?
Are
You said
you
the
have a
strawberry was
stand in
worse?
front of you.
It's too short.
You said the creamsicle was worse than the shortcake.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mark, I can get you a stand.
No, it's fine
razor.
because I want to sit back. You're just hogging the arm thing. That's all.
I gotta get more of these bottom pieces.
Oh man, Massey trips over the cord, rips all this
Pea bucket?
Are you using the pea bucket?
shit in the washing machine.
I'll get to the pea bucket.
That's
That's.
Get the
For me.
rinse cycle.
I've been drinking in 2 months.
Guys, gonna poop in my washer.
What does that do with you peeing though?
So does that just mean you've been lying to us on the show?
I said I've been drinking water.
I heard you say I haven't drank in 2 months.
Yeah, but he hasn't. I don't think he's advertised him drinking a beer on the show in a while.
I don't know. I think you've been lying to us.
I haven't. I have the same 4-pack from like 6 months ago in my fridge.
All right, so Kyle, what'd you think?
It's
Modelo's?
trash.
Worse than the creamsicle?
No,
All right.
nothing's worse than the creamsicle.
The aftertaste is not great.
Nah,
Good
it's
thing I have
not.
this bush to cleanse my palate.
No, to cleanse it,
I
huh?
might have some more of that.
Thanks, Dick.
Yeah, Dick
Don't let Kendall
Vermeil.
finish it. Kendall poured himself a triple shot.
What am I finishing? More rum for
The-
me?
no, you finished it already.
Dude, your hair's wild.
You want some rum, Kyle?
Dude, you were fucking like
Mel.
balding.
Why are you doing the side thing now?
It does it on its own. I can't put the hat on.
You should start wearing one of those thin.
He's
strap
got to
hair
start
bands.
doing a pony soon.
So what I really have to go to I think
One of those Jamaican braid places.
hilarious.
Oh, man.
He wants to with
If,
grills.
I mean, I've wanted to do cornrows forever, but if I went to, I need your opinion. If I went to like a Supercuts, whatever, would they be able to pull off the mullet, or do you think they'd screw it up?
Yeah.
That wasn't
think
an
they
answer.
can-
You
You're
said
basically
yes.
just telling me you wanted to shave the sides and keep everything else the same
But
length.
I fear that they would misunderstand
It's the
what
same
it
one.
is.
Just walk in and say
watermelon.
mullet.
looks the same.
But
It only means one thing.
I know, but what if it's
Is there even a watermelon Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
yeah, it's when you go to like a porta potty and that little liquid.
Oh, you guys want to hear something sick?
Your balls itch?
So, my mom's currently planning my sister's graduation party.
Oh yeah.
Guess where she's having it?
Woodwinds?
No. Luff.
Oh.
I'm excited. I'm going to not be at that party at all.
You make
But
an
you will
appearance?
be.
I told Paul, I was like, the 1 through 5 loop each time, grab a hot dog.
That's a good move.
Keep it rolling.
Go on, beer and a hot dog.
So,
Is this going to be like a Jankowski party where you can invite whoever you want?
I mean, I don't care who comes.
I approve of this message.
The love one of this one?
You're not invited.
This one's not bad. This one's pretty good.
But Mercer was like, yeah, I told your mom that you would bring like your Frisbees for people to use. I was like, no.
No, you were sadly mistaken with
Yeah.
that information.
That's not happening. I don't care if anyone else there plays.
I will tell Todd that he should bring a tent and set up a table to buy some.
I was going to raid their used stuff. Be like, hey, some of this is probably coming back in the lost and found.
It's a good idea, though, Paul.
Did Massey just go upstairs to hold the baby?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Is that real?
Yeah, because Rebecca texted me, tell Massey that she's awake. I didn't respond because Massey was on the show, our 300th show.
Went upstairs to hold your baby.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I'm going to be that makes me like your baby less.
That seems unfair,
that one's not
I thought
bad.
he was going to say me too.
but fair enough to have a
one's
bunch of rum.
No, this one's not bad. I don't mind this one.
It's not like great, but it's like I could drink it.
I do not care for it.
It's better than the creamsicle.
Doesn't smell
Not
great.
better than the
It's better than the
creamsicle.
fucking black cherry one. That means it's definitely better than the fucking creamsicle.
It is not. It is not.
The
It is not.
creamsicle was awful.
It is not. I have very high hopes for the original and the Baja Blast. After having these two,
Okay.
but I will say this: I hope before the show is over,
It's too sweet.
I hope I do get to have some more
Some more what?
of the other of these for alcohol.
So what you're trying to tell me that you want Paul to give
Well,
you
we're
the rest
taking
of
home whatever ones we don't open.
That is a bummer to find out.
They're Kyle's. He paid for them.
Kyle, would you like to give me the rest
cheap
of this?
fuck.
Kyle,
I live right next to a goddamn fucking liquor store.
I live next to two houses. This is a neighborhood.
I was going to say, what are you talking about?
Drive 4 feet, you're there.
Kyle, 4 feet is I can touch the chairs.
You want
No, you couldn't.
You want to?
Well,
That
I
one
couldn't, but-
also has a bad aftertaste.
Yeah, but it's better than the black cherry one.
Here's the thing. There's no way there's zero sugar in that.
Well, yeah, it's just a bunch of stevia.
that's awesome.
All right, Baja Blast it.
Mass!
We're doing something here.
Dick.
Why is your baby awake?
Sounds like bad parenting.
Yeah, have
Telling
a schedule.
me.
Have a schedule.
I have a schedule.
Next thing you know, this kid's going to be shooting dope.
And rolling doobies in a van down
I'll
by
tell you what,
the river.
that stint where Kyle had the baby Milo at his house, though, it is really funny to watch Kyle parenting because it works. Like, you wouldn't think Kyle would be the best at keeping another human being alive, especially one with as much needs as a baby. No offense, you have strong thighs.
Do a lot of sitting.
No, but like Kyle, like it's just amazing how kids just listen to Kyle. Amelia listens to him. Like Milo would just sit there. He would start crying. Kyle would just go, "Shut up." Kid would stop crying immediately and be done.
Well, you're like their leader.
I'm boss baby.
Can I tell you?
Boss baby.
You're Alec Baldwin and you accidentally killed a woman?
There's
Ooh.
a clip that comes across my Instagram reels all the time, and it makes me laugh every time. It's Theo Von and Bobby Lee.
Theo Vaughn is the worst.
You don't like him?
I think he's so unfunny.
Really?
It's so much forced humor.
Is that the
His
midget
his
from
stand up,
Austin
I don't
Powers?
think is great. I don't think his stand up is great, but I think he's funny. on podcast. I didn't hear what he said.
How are you going to just roll over him asking if Theo Vaughn is the midget from Austin Powers?
I mean, it's unbelievable that he'd say that out loud.
What's the name of that guy?
Vern Troyer?
Vern Troyer.
Ah, you see the difference.
Not even close.
Yes, I do see the difference.
But Theo Von,
I like
I
the
don't.
color of this a lot.
It looks like Bob Blast. I don't think his stand up is that great, but I think he's funny on podcasts. But it's him and Bobby Lee, and he looks at Bobby. He's like, "Hey." He's like, "Do you think people with Down syndrome like think you're their guy?" It makes me laugh. And he's like, "That's so rude."
Theo Vaughn is kind of like the Bruce Wayne to Riff Raff's Batman, in my opinion.
That was a terrible analogy.
No,
How
but
long have you been waiting to say that?
That analogy
that
is
came up
the
on the spot.
creamsicle of gelato girls.
Incorrect.
So neither are good?
Moving on. Nice. Wow, Souls really taking no prisoners there.
Now, Kyle, I'm curious to see what you think about this because you don't traditionally like just regular Mountain Dew Baja Blast
I
anyway.
don't really like it that much.
I mean, this looks like the Baja Blast that I found in the cup in the car the next morning.
With the melted ice.
Yeah.
I know what it tastes like.
Let's have it.
I tell you what, Gruden's kind of got some thickness going on. I've never really looked at the bobblehead from
Does
the
a lot
back.
of
Well, he
sitting.
sits all day. Damn, man, you beat me. I don't mind the Baja Blast. It does kind of a mouthwash type of peel.
Yeah, it smells like flat Listerine.
Hey, you should hate this then.
Kyle, just because my teeth brushing is not on par doesn't
No,
mean
you
I don't
hate
like.
mint, you dumbass.
I thought he was taking a
You
shot.
insulted yourself.
Well, he was
Because I have terrible mouth hygiene.
Well, that's what he was for sure taking a shot at that.
No,
I
he
knew
was saying it because you don't like mint.
Yeah.
No, you're a liar,
I
Kyle.
swear to God, I'm not smart enough to think of what you just said.
Well, I don't believe you. I think you took your shot and you blew
I'm
it.
going to be honest. There's no way that's what he was saying.
Anyway, I'm
We
bad.
love Kyle to death,
Listen,
but we knew it was the mint thing.
I'm gonna
Massey,
go hold-
get your baby holding
I'm gonna go
ass
hold the
down
baby.
here.
I'm going to go hold the baby.
That would be really funny if we just started leaving the show in turns to hold the baby.
yeah, we've done this 300 times.
Kid
Might as
down
well.
here.
I mean, the kid's up till 9:41.
Hey, if we warmed up some of this Baja Blast, could we feed it to the kid?
If it wasn't probably illegal, probably illegal, right? To just give
Yeah,
a
if you
baby.
boil it.
You're the parent, as long as you say it's okay.
If you boil it, cook the booze out.
I don't think you even need to cook the booze out. You can give a kid booze as long as the parents say it's okay.
I wish you knew that as a kid.
Yeah, it's tea. Well, we did.
parents
We
wouldn't have
drank
said it was okay.
religiously at Jeff's house.
I don't know if that's the exact rule.
It is.
I don't know.
You're actually technically, if going when you go out to eat with a child, you can, as the parent, the restaurant has final say, but if the restaurant's okay with it, at like 10 years old, your mom could order you a glass of red wine and they can serve it to you.
You'd realize that we're going to get off the air. Kendall's going to call his parents and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I think of all the times we went to the 99 and there was no red wines.
Do you know how many Athenian diner trips where they weren't cutting off yet?
You got a lot of ground to make up, Link.
Just real quick, because
You come to my house and drink my bush.
it's not really podcast related, but all those times going to the
What have we
Athenian-
talked about tonight that is?
Well, I mean, we've skirted around some stuff.
Well, the Heat beat
We
the
used to
Nuggets.
crawl in there.
That's one.
That was woodworking studio.
Going to the diner after a show, but I don't remember when it was, but to finally have that after hours
So
drink.
that was way later.
I remember it was the same
It
waitress
was
though.
softball.
Same wage, but that was after softball, I think.
But
But that
mowing
was
these down real quick.
but that was way later, and we were there, and she was just finally like, "Okay."
This one better fucking be too.
Because it was kind of like
Those three were.
it was like the lovable asshole. Like, I mean, it was like, come on, lady. I've already have nips in my pocket. I'm going to go to the bathroom and drink them. Just give me a Budweiser anyway.
The color's promising.
And now
That-
it doesn't.
That literally just tastes exactly like Baja Blast.
Headache in a can. Now, Paul, I noticed you gave me a skeet taste.
Oh, hey, you done baby holding? Yeah. You could have fucking done that on your way out.
Yeah, you could've-
The 300th show?
Yeah, you could have peed in the thing at least.
I can't wait for 400 when we're like, oh, yeah, remember the 300th show where this happened? And I was like, oh, I don't remember that.
I sure don't. Arguably more interesting.
We're like 5 Mountain Dews in.
Gross.
We
right,
got
what
some
else we
ground to
got?
cover.
So we
Yeah,
got
we're
the
not gonna tell you, but
watermelon.
Black cherry is easily the best.
Worst.
I know.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Watermelon's
you were
worse.
I thought you were being dumb for a second. I'm
My
sorry.
fucking thighs are beautiful, aren't they?
You have nice thighs.
You got nice legs.
Thanks, man.
And eyebrows. That's all I got going.
Man,
You
these
got
are
good
all,
eyebrows,
these are all pretty bad.
The Baja Blast just tastes like Baja Blast.
They're better than the creamsicle, though.
That's true.
That's not true. I
The
resent
Mountain
that.
Dew smells like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it does. Straight up.
All right.
Here we go.
Boysenberry tastes like boysenberry.
Tastes like
The Mountain Dew is good,
Yeah,
Tastes like my diet.
but
Yeah.
the Mountain Dew is good.
Yeah.
it tastes like Mountain Dew.
Hey, the
just a
Mountain Dew
little
is
flat.
good. High five, Kyle. It all paid off at the end.
It tastes like that.
It's a
wanna know
good thing you
something?
went Mountain Dew
Kyle,
last, because what a fucking downhill slide it would have been.
He is not on board with it being good.
What?
That was a look at his face.
No, it's good.
It's just, I mean,
It's-
it's not
it's
what you
flat.
hoped,
Yeah.
but like,
That
but
was a
it's
forced high
All
five.
right, now hold on, Cal. Would you feel different if it was like ice cold, right? Like out of like the cooler in a store. Like this is not ice cold.
Dude, I haven't had out of the fucking store cooler yet. You see my point there?
That's not what I was asking.
well, you're asking him how does he feel about something he's never had.
Yeah, fucking
Hey,
hell.
hey,
How
how
do-
does
how do
Alexa
you
Bliss's
feel about-
vagina
I don't
feel?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying.
The point being, like, you've had Mountain Dew before, and you've had it, and it's basically
We've had vaginas before.
it's not as minty as I would have liked.
All right, I have a challenge getting back before,
Tastes like
before
menthol.
Massey went upstairs to breastfeed.
She did try and suck my teeth.
Which one? The one smoking out of your stomach?
Ooh, that's not nice.
That's gross.
Come on, your future baby's gonna want some pus out of an ulcer. I'd like wavy.
Ooh. Don't worry, they can't hear it. As much as we could hear it upstairs, they can't
All
hear
right, so
it.
the spaghetti run challenge. This one I saw, I think, is very enticing. It said you get it, make a group of 5, so it would have to be us. We'd have to do it, and I think it would have to be like a show type of thing.
Opt out.
I think it'd be worth a try, though. I think we'd get re'll sick. I think we'd feel real shitty, but I'd like to do it.
All right, so
As a-
stipulation to this:
Yeah.
we rent the house in Ledyard again to do it there.
Can we play wiffle later?
No, we gotta do it here.
All right.
We gotta do it here. We all just got to agree to spend the night here.
Can we play wiffle after?
We're definitely not going to want to. All right. So Kyle's definitely going to be the handicap in this one. No offense, Kyle, but when I say it, you know you're going to
Are
be.
we drinking that shit from Family Guy? What's
It's
it called?
Epicac?
Epicac.
Yeah.
No. 100 minutes. Or sorry, not 100 minutes. 90 minutes. 5 friends. You have to take down 100 hot dogs and 112-ounce beers.
Oh no!
That works out to a hot dog and a beer for if you divide it per person.
Each person.
So it would be 20 dogs and 20 beers. In 90 minutes, it works out to a hot dog and a beer every 4.5 minutes. Consecutively for 90 minutes.
I am
I
definitely the
could-
weakest link. Goodbye.
I could do the dogs. I couldn't do the beer.
So I think that's the move. I think that's what we do is like I think you and Kyle start on dogs, and I think Mock and Kendall work on beers, and then when Mock needs like the
play
food
the
break,
floater.
right? Well, no, Mock will need the food break. I'll be the food guy. Then I'll tag out of the food and go straight to the beer while he fills up on the food. Kendall will just keep drinking. Kendall's never going to eat a hot dog.
I'll have a bun, maybe.
Honestly, that would be real helpful. If you could eat 100 buns, Kendall just starts fucking dipping them in bush.
We should do that.
What beer?
24
What beer do you think we go with?
Are we
It'd have to
talking
be something light.
Are we talking dogs and buns?
Milwaukee's
Yeah.
best.
It'd have to be
Milwaukee's
something
best.
like. Honestly,
Light.
it'd probably have to be like a High Life.
Milwaukee's
Nah,
best.
High Life's
Or
too
too-
bubbly.
too bubbly.
It's too bubbly. I think you got to go with like Busch Light.
Milwaukee's best.
No, Milwaukee's best light.
Red
That's what I'm
dog.
saying.
Red Dog's too filling.
I'm telling you right now, if we were able to track down 100 Red Dogs, I'm not using them for this competition.
That's
Yeah, instead, he's taking them all to softball, where none of us are except for him.
I'm drinking
Now-
one a day
now question.
for 100 days.
For the hot dogs, though, do we got it? Like, is there buns involved or not?
Yeah, there's buns, but
We gotta dip that shit in water mass.
No, you dip it in the beer.
Real hot dog eting contest style.
Well, you're gonna have to.
and then it's up to you guys. You can like add condiments and stuff if you need to or
What
whatever.
happens
I mean,
if you throw up? What happens if
You're
you throw
out.
up?
you gotta eat the throw up. Your throw up though.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think it's doable. I think it's
It's
very
not doable
doable.
because I can't contain that much food or beer.
I think the move
throwing
is
up
you
allowed?
have to know you're going to pee your pants.
Why?
Just because, you know.
Just
whip
do it
out while
pantsless.
eating. Whip it out while you eat.
Oh, bathing suit.
No. You just drop your trousers and you start going at the
Imagine we
dog.
do this in Uncle Vinny's pool.
That's still
Right.
peeing your pants, even if it's in a bathing suit.
That's fine, but it's better. Because you throw those right in the wash. I mean, the netting. Oh,
Or just go into
Kendall's really just gonna cradle it as soon as it comes out and then try and throw
I'm
it
ready
into
to
this.
pee now.
Pee bucket.
No, I just meant like,
You know what?
let's get
I
that going.
mean, I don't think there's any way we do it.
No, no
I think
shot.
even if it was 100 hot dogs, no buns, I still don't think we do it.
I think we would have to really draft a squad.
I stand a better chance with no buns than with
I still don't think we do it with no buns. Because even if you slam 20 beers in 20 minutes, you're going to be useless in about 30.
Yeah, you'll be so drunk.
True.
I think you have to be able to throw up.
That kind of defeats the purpose then.
It does, but I don't see how
think
anybody
that's
can do it.
I don't think so either. But just
I mean, we could try it.
I would like to.
I think
I would
we
just like some hot dogs.
Well, we could do a fantasy draft and then do it after.
Taser bomb.
After?
do it during.
During our fantasy
We
draft,
double the time.
My stomach.
We
would be
get 3 hours with 10 guys to take down 200 beers and 200 hot dogs.
we could do that.
because our fantasy drafts are kind of like very.
Figure Pat will drink 1.5 Bud Light Platinums,
He's the one guy in the state still buying them.
and then he'll nibble on a wiener. See that the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile changed the name?
What they change
Yeah.
it to?
It's no longer the Wienermobile. Now it's the Frankmobile. Because apparently motorized hot dogs are gendered.
I didn't know that.
You should listen to the Basement Yard podcast. Good podcast. Way better than us.
It is funny.
They're sponsored.
Buy us.
Yeah. Mock and I cash the checks.
You know, pay it backwards.
We put them right into the GSWD account. It's labeled as Disc Golf Shop account, but it's for GSWD stuff. Hey, could we get sponsored by the show for disc golf? We should do that. Kendall, will you start buying all our discs?
I played the event on Sunday in a GSWD shirt.
Should-
Tell you
hey,
what, didn't represent the show well.
Where was
300th
it?
episode, baby. Rocking the shirt.
Yeah, you're the only
Where
one.
was it?
I don't
Oregon?
have one anymore.
No.
I only had
that's this
one,
weekend.
and I got ruined.
Hey, we can sell some more shirts.
I have some XLs.
Yeah, I need more.
I think
I still don't have one.
you could have.
Should've bought one.
I have two shirts
wasn't
from Bad Fisherman Brewing, who never picked up their shirts, and that was 7 years ago.
Are they still around?
I don't
They're
know.
in the same spot as his fucking Steelers jersey.
Cam Hayward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you lost that.
Yeah.
Kendall.
I bought a nice jersey.
You paid that for a Christmas present that I gave you?
Not gonna be like when you got me that jersey, he sucked.
God, that's not true. I bought that jersey with the all.
You have a Josh Freeman jersey. You're going to talk about players who suck.
Here's the fun part, though.
He sucks.
It was either that I wanted LeGarrette Blount.
Lions LeGarrette Blunt?
No, Tampa Bay.
No, by the time Lions LeGarrette Blunt.
Yeah,
the Mountain Dew one's kind of whatever.
it's better than the other three.
It tastes more like Mountain Dew than the other ones
It
taste
does.
like Mountain Dew.
The aftertaste on all four is not great.
I
Are
agree.
there more of them in general?
No.
I couldn't imagine
This is the order.
What do you mean, more like types?
Oh no, just more cans.
I couldn't imagine just drinking these all
no,
day.
absolutely not. This is the order and how good they are.
The
Good,
amount
good,
I
good,
had
good.
is
Watermelon
just the amount
second?
I want.
Watermelon's last.
I think watermelon's way better than black cherry.
I would just like to
Watermelon was the
continue
worst.
drinking whatever's available.
Here.
Those are very full, but accessible.
Could you imagine if he just dumped those and broke another glass?
Oh man! Oh, I'm gonna do a combo.
Oh, Kendall, can I pour one of these into the red Solo cup up here and just mix them all together for you?
No,
You
give
want
me the
funnel?
green one. Give me the
You
green
want to funnel them?
Oh,
you
we
want
should
to
we
get?
should do a combo all four.
Full green one?
You want to funnel them?
I did blow. Massey, no, don't break up that pack though, because that's a beer pong set.
Is that a note to the funnel?
No, I mean, shit. I wish I had a big enough cup.
I know it's not gonna
Put it in
happen.
the rum bottle.
My rod's gonna be there for 10.
We're doing this.
Where?
I would give that a wipeout.
Yeah, that's right. When we'll get there.
That thing is dusty.
Yeah, because I mean that's
Originally
like
said
that's like
10,
sealing
so
like
seven.
like rat stuff.
Are we doing a draft?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mock draft.
There we go, Mass. Just use your shirt. That's what I like. That's fine.
You're gonna get.
It's all the same. All right, so we're gonna.
You know, I one time.
Wow, Massey, the ratio is off.
There's so
The
much
ratio
in that
is
one.
not.
And this one's ice cold, Kendall, so I can tell you that. Hang on a minute.
God, all I was saying was that like you were hesitant to kind of give the stamp of approval on the hard Mountain Dew, and all I was saying was to have the opportunity to have it ice cold out of a cooler,
A little
like the same way
extra
you
floor.
would, like you go to a
A little
Sheetz
rum on top.
or
Sure.
little rum on top. They hear a little rum on top.
It's
Thank you, Mass.
all right. So
That looks like
you
straight
remember
urine.
do you remember the other
This is
Mountain
my
Dew?
pea cocktail.
The other Mountain Dew drink that came out.
They had like the not your father's
Yeah.
like citrus.
I kind
whatever.
of like those better than I like.
That's your father's cigarette ashes.
Does that make sense?
Well, that's because you're a fake Mountain Dew fan.
What?
You're not a real Kyle.
That's not what?
You didn't go to the thing in Texas, so you're
What?
all right. Real quick,
We
this
got
is
a bush. I'll shock, or
That
I'll
looks
funnel
like
that.
pee.
this is the taste of
Gunnar didn't give us enough.
Bummer.
Look
do
at
you
that,
need?
Paul. See his pea martini?
what mass? What do you need?
Pitini?
No, then we're good. Keep drinking.
Hey, shotgun bitch.
That was mean.
All right, what are we doing a draft
I'm also
of?
sitting in front.
I said shotgun.
Don't care.
This tastes like all of them. There's no
Individually?
discernible flavor for any of them.
Which,
What are we drafting?
man, like, I don't know. Mock has to come up with it. It's Mike Mock Draft. The original OG maker of drafts, Mike Mock.
Can I have that funnel?
Yeah.
Are you gonna funnel something?
Yeah.
What are you gonna funnel? What are you gonna funnel?
Kendall, could you get, or Kyle, could you get me a Bourbon County?
Oh, my God.
I would like to
You
see that.
Imagine.
I'm not doing that. I'm being a good
He's
friend.
going to blow the foam right in Kendall's face.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
I wouldn't care about that. It's about the equipment.
Probably to rinse that out first.
No, that's right. I killed a bunch of mice in there, so it's fine. That's why I get them. I trap them in there. Like,
Slide
hey,
Suck him out.
It's lined with Epicac.
Rop, rop, rop.
it's like, hey, you want some Mountain Dew? Ah, I got you.
You should lean up and just pour that into the top of that.
Beer bong.
No, I
Engage.
got to drink my.
Is there any of the creamsicle left? Go put that in there right now.
The creamsicle was awesome.
Don't do what you're going to do.
I was going to shoot it straight into the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm actually have designs to foam up the ceiling.
Hey, do you think we still need to build a table for down here?
Listen,
Give Kendall a 50
I have the wood.
a table would be nice because it would, free up 2 6-foot folding tables.
I have the wood.
I gave Kendall a 50-inch TV to mount on the wall down here.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wild plastic check.
The TV right now is just hanging out. The TV can be hung up. I mean, I still have designs to. This is incomplete. This is like, hey, we have our 300th episode. Let's.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I put in a lot of work.
Well, I mean, it's probably. I mean, when he's doing his fucking other show with Mike K here all the time, Mike K comes. You know that Mike K comes over every Wednesday and Friday to record a podcast with Kendall.
That is not true. But shout out to Mike K. He's been on a lot of shows and has been a big fan. So thank you to Mike K. Don't be rude.
I was so
He
loud.
listens to the show
Why?
I didn't say anything.
because he likes it. That's why he's on the show.
He likes you.
He likes you.
A
He
little bit
speaks very
too.
highly of you, Kyle.
Yeah, because he wants to suck your cock.
Remember the time he was like, hey, we have to respect Kendall. He's our boss. I said, no, he's not.
Calm
Did
down there.
I miss that?
Wasabi. Did you think of a draft yet?
Oh, no, sorry.
Woke Wasabi, big ballin' is my hobby.
A draft baseball
Name the
player
artist.
for the
Name the
2000s.
artist. Kendall, you can't partake.
Damn.
Woke Wasabi, big ballin' is my hobby. Name the hip hop artist.
Kendall, text me who it is.
Big time? Big time artist?
It's a big time rap artist.
Kendall,
You can
text
guess
me who it is.
you can guess an artist and a city. It's up to you. So it's up to you if you want to go like separate to try to get it. You get 2 points if you get 2 points.
Atlanta
if you
Ludacris.
So you just double down on Atlanta. All right.
What?
He guessed Ludacris and Atlanta, which is where Ludacris is from. Even though he's technically from Chicago, but he represents
I was
Atlanta.
going to say, I didn't think Atlanta is where from Ludacris was from.
That's where he's from. That's what he reps.
All right. We are going to draft.
Hold on, you got to guess where. Big Woke Wasabi, big ballin' is my hobby. Name the rapper and name a city. It's up to you if you want to double down on the same one to try to get it right.
Spokane. Easy-E.
All right. Is he from Spokane?
No, but I do like. I do like that. That's good. Good choice.
Shut the fuck up.
Spokane and Washington.
Dick Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach Ryder's coming back.
No.
Notorious
Matt
B.I.G.
Cardona.
Okay.
The
No, but
indie
he's coming back to
Brooklyn.
the-
The indie god.
All right. So Kyle gets the most points
Why?
because it's an Atlanta-based rapper,
Bummer.
but it's T.I.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure Atlanta is just outside Spokane.
It
Pretty
is.
sure Spokane is just outside of Hartford.
No.
That's one of my favorite stories ever.
Nice.
All right.
And fun fact, Birdman also kind of borrowed the lyric in not a diss, but kind of like
Okay,
a,
who fucking cares about Birdman?
All right, whatever.
He
man.
sucks little wind's cock, all right?
Whoa, that's his father.
If anything, it's the
It's
other way
not- it's
around.
Is it really?
He's not. It's that whole thing is kind of a fluke. It's just,
Kendall's kind of drunk.
Yes.
That stinks.
All right, we're going to draft.
Hold on. Can I interrupt for one more second? Sorry.
Oh,
Hold on. Would you, if I gave you permission to, Kendall, would you funnel a Bourbon County right now?
Ooh, yes.
I give you permission.
Okay.
He's gonna be so drunk.
I'll do it.
Not your problem.
Not at all.
Are you going to do it? It's got to be a regular one, Mass. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's a $50 Bourbon County.
which one's the
hold on,
regular
hold on.
one?
The black label.
Here's the thing. I really do want to do it, but I have like responsibilities as a human after this, where that would really put me over the edge.
That right there is progress, fellas.
It
300
actually
episodes.
If we were doing this on a clean slate, would absolutely do it. It's such a waste on the beer.
All
Not
right,
even
so-
on me. Not even on me. It would be a waste of the beer.
All right, so we'll open up that Bourbon County and everybody but Kendall will get to try it.
Okay, now hold on.
No, Mass, guys.
Especially not that one. Like,
That's my most prized possession, Bourbon County.
Man, if he just dropped
Fitzgerald?
it,
Yeah.
broke all the glasses.
so you should have seen. So I was trying to explain to my dad because my dad.
So what are we drafting?
Oh man.
I got one.
I have one, you dick.
Which ones are the black labels?
Oh, are we going to do MLB third string starters?
That would my upper pec.
How you doing, guy?
You do a lot of sitting. It's tough.
Which one are the black
I
labels?
definitely did lose some weight though.
They're probably in the box.
By just standing.
Finish
in
your
the
story.
All right. So I just wanted to explain that before this,
Can't see.
that shelf was along the wall. So my dad's like, "Hey, why don't we free up some space and you can put some more stuff on the wall and you kind of create a quote wall against the plexiglass?" I was like, "That's fine. Let's do it." But keep in mind, there's a lot of money on the bottom shelf. It's like, okay, so
I mean, that's a regular one, yeah.
the precision to move the shelf and not like, start. Paul has a lot of Bourbon County. There's no exaggeration. There is probably, what would you say? How many bottles do you think are down there?
I don't know. Easily $700 worth of Bourbon County.
And it was like, holding my breath as we turned the corner. And not that anything.
Why didn't you just take them all off first?
Because it's on the shelf already, and we're not pansies.
It's nice to know that your status to your father
No, but listen,
doesn't constitute the
That
feelings
guy's
of...
wrote. There we go. Let's funnel one of that Juliet from whatever year.
I just want to see what else is down here.
I still have those?
It's so funny.
Oh, man. Can I have that one?
that-
That from
Would
April
so-
2016.
Yeah,
What is
Can I
this?
have that one?
Paul,
Please, please, please,
I
please.
will give it to you. I just want to see.
I'll
what
tell
it
you what it is once you give it to me.
Paul, that Wood Stout's been in PPRN in West Haven for months and months. I mean, years.
This would have been a totally different night if I knew that was here.
Oh, it's so funny.
I can't, reach.
Will
I got
Wheaton.
I got the gout.
All right, so we're gonna draft.
Hey, Paul, what is this?
Let me see.
It's a Bourbon County.
That's the 70th anniversary of Bourbon County.
It's pretty dusty.
Well, it says 30.
1 quart. How many ounces are in a pint?
36.
That's not true. I think it's 8.
How many ounces?
No,
4?
it's either 12 or 16.
No, it's not. In a pint?
16. A pint is a regular beer. Beer's
How many pints are in a quart? 2?
How many pints?
2.7.
2. So
The Moran
so
coach already quit.
16 times 3 is 48. So this is 50.7 ounces of beer.
I do want to
That
shout out
was
Mike Mock.
bottled at 10.1%.
I do want to shout out Mike Mock.
Should we crack into that one day?
He helped me.
Hey, it'd be really funny if I became the Moran coach, right?
Oh man.
Yeah. they sucked.
Yeah. Not for long. We're coming for you.
No, so
What
they,
is
they
this?
hired a custodian.
What is this box down here that says Phantom
And
on
then
it?
he, after the season, he's
Says
like, yeah,
what?
I'm not doing this again.
Phantom.
I don't know.
Herpach works at today.
So
He's
here's
gonna
the
be my
thing. I
assistant
think
next year.
This is a
so. Matthew,
conversation
the
we
bottom
can have in the
shelf
car
is
on the ride
basically
home.
primarily all Bourbon County.
That one.
So we just
Oh, it's
not,
just a wine box.
Oh.
Are we not drafting?
No.
Yeah, we're drafting.
We're drafting. I think we're just.
No, we're going home. How's everybody's beer?
Kendall, cue up a generator for the order, please.
Oh, you do it on my phone.
Oh, porn.
Oh boy.
Oh, ass.
Once you read the order, I'll tell you what we're drafting.
Massey's ass.
Do you want it?
Hardy.
Would you like me to have it?
Not really.
She didn't say no.
I mean, never say never, I guess.
This Spider-Man Burger King toy was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, I gotta smash that still.
I mean, you don't have to. We just leave it there.
Did you enjoy it?
Listen, it was a good build.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Here we go. Souls, Massey, Mock, me, Paul.
Gross. What are we
All right.
drafting?
We are drafting board games.
Oh boy. All right. It's a good time for me to break in the pee bucket.
I'm going first. I'm picking off the bat. No.
Take it. It's a good first pick. Regardless of your feelings towards it, it's the quintessential board game.
Been playing a Monopoly game on my phone for a little while. It's all right.
Hey, Massey, despite your being
I love
here, could you
Monopoly.
keep track,
No.
please?
You have a computer.
Is that what it's for?
Everybody keep track of your
There's
picks.
also no way you don't have a computer.
This is literally the only thing I have. I didn't even bring anything else
Who's
with
second? Who's second?
There's
I
one
am.
somewhere. That's up.
me. Man, this is going to be really interesting because I feel like my picks are going to be hated by everybody else. But Catan,
Don't even know what the fuck that is.
I
Settlers,
thought he was farting in there. I was like, oh my God.
Settlers of Catan,
A game that you've never played, nor will you ever play.
but a lot of fun.
You know how to build a village?
Risk?
No.
That game.
All right. I believe it was me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take kind of like a personal favorite, Pictionary.
Good game.
Love that pick. Love that pick. Good pick. Pictionary. Goated.
Kendall, P Bucket.
Kyle. Pictionary. Goated.
One stinky pee.
All right. Who's up, bitch?
I don't think that's a game.
Pictionary?
What do you mean?
No, one stinky pea.
Kyle took Monopoly. Massey took Settlers of Catan. I took Pictionary.
You taking that fucking railroad game?
Here it comes. Here comes fucking Trail to Ride or whatever the fuck.
It's Ticket to Ride, and you knew that. And you knew that. You just trying to be an asshole to me.
No, I did say it wrong. I knew it was a T word to ride. I took a stab at it.
All right. I am taking Scrabble.
Have it.
It's a cool game.
Bullshit game.
Paul?
Why? Because you can't spell?
No, it's a dumb game.
Why can't I use at?
Paul's gonna take my favorite game of all time.
They have some more Mountain Dew, whatever,
Am I?
I think so.
Yeah, you're up, Paul. Back to
thinking.
backs.
if it's available.
I'm not in control of the cooler.
That's right. If I don't deserve it, that's one thing.
You get black cherry.
Why would you go this way?
Good Paul.
Well,
from this
because,
one,
you know,
thinking.
does anyone want the
Just
black
gonna
cherry?
sit there.
No.
All right. I'm gonna take Clue.
Good
Sick
game.
game.
Awesome. And I mean, it might be too early. That's fine. I don't even know if it constitutes a board game. So it come with a board. But Connect 4.
Sick game.
Yeah, good game.
Connect 4 is awesome.
Funny story about Clue. There was one time.
I thought funny story about Clue. I fucking hate it.
No, I like it a lot. But there was one time. It was myself, Marissa, Eric, and someone else was playing. I don't remember who. And like you make your turn, and then you're like, all right, I think it's Colonel Mustard in the billiards room with the.
Yep.
And if anyone has one of those cards, they got to show you one, and you start checking stuff off. So I remember it was Eric like rolls, says his thing. No one does anything. He's like, I'd like to solve. Game ended one turn.
That's pretty good.
It was very funny.
Me and Paul spent like $45 on Scooby Doo Clue.
We didn't.
Kendall, what
I
do you
might
got?
sleep here tonight.
Are you thinking about drinking that?
I really want to.
How are these
Here's
two
the
getting
bummer:
home?
is can I at least take your car to my car?
Well, yeah.
Kyle will bring it back.
Hey,
I
that
was going to
that,
ask you to hand this to Mock, but I'm just going to hand it to him myself. Is that fair?
that Mountain Dew
Butterfingers.
beverage.
That's way heavier than I thought.
I got my
What?
two.
That Mountain Dew
games
beverage
lined
only
up.
made it like 1/3 of the way.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to pick it up.
I'm not picking it until I get it. The show will end incomplete.
Kyle, put this away.
All right, now we're gonna wrap up the
Kendall
show.
wants it.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm a prick.
Who's up?
Listen, sugar
Thank you,
tits.
Paul. He gets it. Oh my God, the board.
I had a panic attack as
Pea
that
bucket?
happened.
Kendall's pick.
That is, I wish what the pea bucket sounded like.
That is what it sounded like.
Oh, I mean,
In
I
here
think
is
that
what
that
it
is
did.
stronger stream than I.
What's your pick?
Mine sounds like a newspaper that's dripping. Never mind. I'm picking Rummikub.
Rummy Cube.
Yes, Mass. Sorry. Oh my God. Yes. A little bit of a rum chaser to this watermelon
It's a floater.
soiree.
It's a
Floater, you dumb fuck.
It's also black cherry.
It's not a soiree.
All right, my pick.
It is like a soiree.
It's a bad pick, by the way.
I'm,
Two bad picks.
Do you know what that game even is?
Not good.
Okay. So you don't know what it is.
You suck. That make you laugh, Kyle?
I'm taking another. No, there's a board. I'm going to take catchphrase here.
Catchphrase is a good game.
Did I get Kendall that Miller High Life sign, or did you?
You did.
That's Europe.
Oh, what,
Solid picks, man.
that's funny.
I'm gonna take categories.
I thought I'd be slicker.
Categories good pick.
That is a bummer, though.
I threw a snus pouch in his drink.
Let it seep.
Put it in.
Is
Put
it,
it in.
fresh? Is it fresh?
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle. only
Fresh
had
from my
it for a
mouth.
while.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
No, that's a bummer.
It's not from my mouth. It was
right.
from the tin.
Taking Yahtzee and sorry.
Is it,
Good
is it,
pick.
is it a
I was
fresh?
gonna
is it
take
a-
Yahtzee to be
Is
a
it a
dick.
fresh pouch?
I was gonna get sorry on the way back.
So it's back to you, Mass.
This sucks.
Sorry's one of those games
What
that's
does?
infuriating.
Pouch.
Why? It's wet already?
Yeah, I know.
Full slimy.
And it on the table.
I'm curious to see how much hate this gets.
You on mousetrap here?
I kind of have to now. Life.
Fucking have it.
I mean, I don't ever want to play that game, but I'll play it with people.
Yeah. I believe with my pick, I'm going Stratego.
Good pick.
That's better than what he said.
That game a lot.
It's the better version of what he said. Right, Mass?
Yep.
Nah, I'm just kidding. He's so mad for no reason.
No, I'm trying to think of my next two. I think I know what my next two are.
And I'm not prepared, obviously.
Ticket to Ride, the expansion pack.
No. Because that's not a great, like, even for me as a
Fuck you. Ticket to Ride is good.
No, so Massey, even as a fan of railroad activities, it's
Fuck
not
you. Ticket to Ride is good.
It's not. Because
Tell
you
the
know
people
what?
of Ohio.
It's not.
Put
Because
it
you know
on
what?
record that Kendall's anti-train thing.
No. Because Mass, I'll tell you why. Because the routes or routes, depending if you're a fucking rivet counter, it's not
They're a
really.
band.
Mermaid? Is that what you said? I didn't know.
All right. It might be time to pack up.
It's not like if I want to run a route to Seattle to Miami, I should, but you can't because you have to do all this other nonsense. That's why the game doesn't make any sense.
You're wrong, and it's a good game.
Just fucking pick.
I own the game and it's
I
okay.
can be Burger King at 10:30.
All right.
Ticket to Ride. After all that.
Could you imagine?
Yes. With you? Yes.
Thanks, Mass. Really appreciate it.
Boggle?
Let's go.
Upward.
Sorry, Peggy, I can't be your boggle, coach.
Let's go.
Fucking Christ. If I knew I was going to take this long, I'd have brought a
Hold
lunch.
I mean, let's go.
Hold on.
Yeah, I have to be back at Burger King in like 25 minutes.
Hilarious.
You're going to be late.
At this rate. If he doesn't say something in the next 10 seconds, it's Ticket to Ride and we're moving on.
Let's go with Mass. Cut me down.
5, 4,
That's
3,
We're going to Ticket to Ride.
2. All right.
Because it wasn't 10 seconds. He
10
jumped-
seconds from the time I said that it
he-
was.
even,
Paul?
even then, I had 3 seconds to
10,
Is it
pick.
to me now?
9,
Yeah, back to back.
All right.
8.
I don't know if this was taken. Categories?
Categories was
Upwards.
No, it was taken. Who took it?
taken. I did.
You suck.
Yeah, well,
You're not even good at categories.
that's true.
You're like awful at it.
That's true.
I shouldn't be allowed to take it.
He's
then.
going to take Seen It next.
That game's awful.
Harry Potter.
It's
was
still
so
bad.
good.
Doesn't matter if it's Harry Potter.
Oh, no, that
My
makes
dad
it
was
worse.
So good at it.
Huh?
My dad was so good at that game.
Well, seen it?
Yeah.
Because all he does is watch TV.
He knew a fucking figure skater's name.
Which one? Tanya Harding?
Well, from his crankdown sessions.
This fucking guy.
Nancy Kerrigan.
I think that was the name.
Probably.
Christina
Those are the
Yamaguchi.
two famous ones. Maria Sharapova?
It's a pretty
a
big
tennis
bummer
player.
that
Yeah, I know.
you guys can name more figure skaters than you can hockey players.
I can name a lot of
I can name like 7 hockey
Mock's
players.
like, yeah, probably.
It's not true, but that's very funny.
All right, go ahead. Go.
Fuck, I don't know. All right, I'll take it for like classic purposes. Nah, I won't. I'm not gonna take
What were you going to say?
that.
Othello.
Chess. But I don't like chess. You don't play chess.
I used to.
Yeah, well, on the computer against bots.
I played
No.
Simpsons chess.
I mean, so,
Simpsons didn't run.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to drink some more of your Mountain Dew hard seltzer.
Margaret.
Oh, let's see. Board games. This is tough. Like, I never really sit down and like.
Do we count card games? or
No, because it's a card games.
Unless there's a board involved.
Man, I've never like really. Oh, you know what? This is a big huge favorite for me. Moncala.
Ooh,
Love Moncala. Great
Good
game. Like it a whole lot.
The little beads.
Yeah, little marble things.
I didn't take your game yet.
What's my game?
The one with the numbers. Block.
What, Minesweeper?
Paul, it's called Abacus.
The one that you got for Christmas.
Oh, Shut the
Sudoku?
Box?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a board game, though?
Yeah.
If it's a board game, then I'll take
I
it.
thought you were talking Gator Golf.
The game's sick. I don't think that's a board game, though, right?
Oh. We let Connect 4 in. I
And
think Gator
Moncala.
Golf would fly.
Connect 4 actually.
I'm going to take Guess Who.
Ooh,
game.
Good game.
good game.
5-year-old niece cheats at that fucking game.
The best way to play. I love it nothing more than playing with another adult and saying, let's play subjective Guess Who.
Yeah.
Hey, who looks like they touch kids?
Ron.
Shut down Kendall's card.
Kendall.
I never went in that game.
Take a try New York expansion.
No, we're gonna do. Let's stick with it. How about Mexican Train Dominoes? It's a board game. It's got a little piece in the middle. It's lame.
Watch guys
I'm
play
gonna-
that while Kyle got a haircut. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
So funny.
Arriba!
What?
It was a 2-hour haircut.
That was pre-Puerto Rican days, too.
Took forever.
It was a
The
2-hour
guy
haircut.
came up and asked me if he could buy Kyle's phone.
Where were you?
Meriden.
It was Kyle's bachelor party. It was funny.
Is it my pick?
Yes.
Hey, are there more of those things to drink out of this big glass?
Man, you really steered away from I have to do human being things later.
To really hammer in
The
these
more
guys.
funny is you said that I haven't seen you ask for another creamsicle yet.
I have the right of those. I have to do those things, but these are like 5.1% at a clip, and they're full of sugar, so I can kind of get it
There's
together.
zero sugar in them.
Stevia.
Oh, stevia.
Aspartame.
They literally say 0 sugar on the can, Kendall.
All right, hurry up.
I had the one I wanted.
All zero sugar.
It's a weird way to drink these.
Yeah, but it's very Kendall.
Turn up the show, baby.
What did I already pick?
You take Candyland.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, I agree.
Candyland's such a bad game. I would play it over
You're
and over
Pictionary, I know that.
You know what? I'm taking chess.
Do it.
All right, who's up?
Give me Hungry Hippos. No.
Why not?
I mean, it's a good game. I just don't think I would make it in my top
Talking
5.
Elephant the Elephant here?
Elephant the elephant, see him grow. Something like that.
You know, that was more than
Guy
I was
hasn't
ready
seen fucking any movie, but he knows the theme song to Elephant the Elephant.
What was that on? Don't Wake Dad?
for. Yeah.
No, don't wait to grammar.
Let's do that Digimon underwear. Come on. Pack it up.
Man, haven't thought about Digimon in like 10 years.
Talking Agumon. Only one I know.
You gotta be back somewhere in like 14 minutes.
I got
Where
bad
do you
news
have
for
to
you.
be?
You're going to be late.
I had my rides at Burger
Hey, we would have been on time if somebody didn't have to hold a
Rides at
fucking
Burger
baby.
King?
If we didn't have to hold a
Why
baby.
did you do that?
You're not going to make
We were
it there.
supposed to start at 7:30.
This is also the king of off-air conversations.
You also didn't get here till almost 8.
I'm saying we were supposed to be here at 7:30.
God, I didn't know you were coming initially.
I didn't blame you.
Just pick a board game.
Risk. No. Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Risk. No, wait. Something no one's ever heard of.
A game no one's ever heard of or played. Kendall?
I'm up.
It's a board game he's inventing.
You're
it.
up, you're
I'm taking Trivia Pursuit
Nice.
and last pick. Fuck, I'll take Risk. I don't care.
All right. Hey, is Racco a board game?
What the fuck is Rack?
It's a card game, right?
No, I mean, listen, we picked,
I think it's a card game.
yeah, but we still picked Moncala. That's a
It's a
game.
board game. It comes with
Is
a
it back
board.
back to Mass?
Yeah.
Trouble.
Lords of Waterdeep.
I'm taking Trouble. Fuck it. I have it on the board and Kyle keeps telling other fucking people to take it. Read.
Checkers.
Terrible game.
Yeah, but I mean, it moves the conversation along.
It's a game where everyone's like, hey, are we just done with this?
It's a personal pick. I'm going to take Mastermind.
It's a good game.
Love that game. Love it. Play that a lot.
Don't
by
know how to
myself
play
on my
it, but
phone.
good game.
You don't know how to play
Checks
it.
out. Oh, man, I thought of a game.
What?
I don't know if you... Do you guys,
Twister? Jenga?
fuck Jenga.
Love a good placemat game.
It was a football game. It was
Flowers for Algernon.
NFL trivia.
The game.
It was called. I think it was called
Hearthstone.
Battle Ball or something like
Did
that.
anybody pick Battleship?
Oh man, don't pick Battleship.
Man,
You know what the thing was? I liked it till Rihanna made a movie about it.
Rihanna was in that movie.
Hey,
Bad movie.
was it White Chicks when they play? Oh no, it was Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle when they're like hiding in the ladies' stall, and the two girls come in and they're like, "Hey, do you want to
Kyle.
play Battle Shits?"
Off to the left. See that thing?
Kyle, it's the bucket with pee in it.
Kyle, come back to me.
He's gonna pee in the wrong bucket. He's gonna pee in the wrong bucket.
Kyle, just open the. Kyle, go for the washing machine.
And then turn the corner. He went the
One hop this time.
Damn.
Everybody,
Kyle,
clap
you're
your hands.
gonna find a pink bucket full of urine, and that's the pee bucket. I heard it. He found it.
Yeah, it's a different bucket because that one sounds empty.
That's enough for Kendall, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Oh no, man.
Oh man. I need 25
Never
more of
heard
those.
such desperation in
Mark,
someone's
what was your
voice.
favorite thing you drank tonight?
Favorite thing I drank tonight was the fucking Bush.
Come on.
All right. Well, out of the 8 things we tasted,
Honestly, it was probably the original ice cream, man. The Mountain Dews were fine, but I don't think I could drink more than like the sample cup of them, just because they're too sweet.
Yeah.
The Gelato Girl beers were fucking awful, just trash. The Little Scoop was fine, but I think the Ice Cream Man was the top contender.
Mass,
The session was the best one.
the little scoop.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite?
Creamsicle was pretty bad.
Kyle, what was your favorite that you had tonight of the 8?
You know what's dumb? Kendall's like getting offended that we don't like that beer.
I'm just saying that it wasn't worse than any of the Mountain Dew beers.
It was.
It
It's
worse
wasn't.
than
It just,
all of them.
it
But
just
you're
wasn't.
alone in this, so you're wrong. Kendall,
'cause you're
Kyle,
dressed
Kyle,
like a
Kyle, Kyle.
creamsicle.
What was your favorite of the 8 things you tried tonight?
Mountain Dew, orange creamsicle, the worst.
All right. I will also third the orange creamsicle being the worst. Potentially fourth if you're on that board. Mock?
awful.
All right. So fourthing it. And then I'm actually going to say I actually liked the Mountain Dew regular one the best. I don't mind the little scoop. I think it's good. But just there's better session IPAs out there.
It's fair. Kendall, what was the worst beer tonight?
Well, here's the thing.
So
So
what was the worst thing tonight?
we lump summed this big
What
time.
was the worst?
We lump summed this.
What was the
What do you
worst?
mean we lump summed this?
I want to preface this
Just
that we
give the answer. What
we
was the worst?
I need to preface this by saying we lump summed this big time. The worst beer that we had was the strawberry shortcake because it basically it provides no opportunity for anyone who cares anything about IPAs and a flavor profile
You
whatsoever.
know why that one's better than the creamsicle?
At least it smells like tricks.
It smells good.
Okay, but here's the
This
thing.
is true.
The creamsicle doesn't smell.
It smells
it's
like
not,
it doesn't smell like anything good. You're right.
But it doesn't smell like anything
Good.
Like I'm saying that the creamsicle beer
Is
the
bad.
Orange cream is more akin to the original Ice Cream Man and the Little Scoop than any other profile that they're trying to do. This was an okay beer, and you guys are making a personal attack against me.
No, we're not.
However-
it was
it was a
bad.
bad
However,
it was
no,
bad.
It was not. It was not. And you guys are wrong. However,
Mark loves creamsicles just as much
However-
as you, and
however,
he
no,
said it was
listen,
awful.
I spent my entire life searching after creamsicle type beers, so I cannot. I cannot. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
You're
in
so
this.
full of shit your whole life.
My whole life is spent
You
around
didn't
these.
know Ice Cream Man existed until like 5 years ago.
I chased it early because you know what other than the internet giving to me first, yes, and I will
Imagine
concede
I was
that
11 years
notion.
old.
like a 10-year-old Kendall gets a genie in a lamp. Which one? Creamsicle beer.
Creamsicle beer, please.
This is gross.
No, but I listen. If you listen to the show, if you guys survived the 300th episode listening to it to the beginning, I prefaced it by saying that it was a beer that I found that I was already like I had a predetermined notion that I was like, hey, this is a beer that I'm gonna like, and that was the Ice Cream Man.
Is there any chance there's someone listening from episode 1?
It is. Listen,
Dude, the 4 of you have been here since episode 1, and not one of you has listened to all 300
that's not true.
episodes.
That's not true. because I
Yeah, but
used
if
to
you
have-
listen to your own podcast, that's like a douche move.
I did for a while.
and
like-
hey,
For the listens, though.
But
the
like,
free
you,
download.
but like you participate.
no, but listen, hey, Massey, I used
That's
to
what I'm
have
saying.
to.
Like, if you participate in the thing and listening to it, it's kind of a douche
Massive-
move.
Kendall
No,
used to have to.
You participating in it is
Massey,
you listening.
Massey,
Hold on, Kendall. I'm having a point.
No, but this is more important. No, let me tell you why. Because
I
you know
just
why?
don't understand what lump sum means.
It's like I gathered it all together and I put it.
But like, this has been a lump sum. What is that? Like what? Like we didn't taste it authentically?
The point being is we put everything was on the line here, with the exception of the double scoop. We put it all on the line, and we determined that you guys felt that the creamsicle, which was the closest version to the regular ice cream man.
It wasn't.
It was.
It tasted nothing like the ice cream man.
No, but read the description of the ice cream man.
But that doesn't mean...
The closest description of the ice cream man would be the orange cream. Because of the creamsicle aspect. That would be the closest guess.
All right, I think we are done with this conversation now.
I guess what I don't understand is, so why is the creamsicle aspect make it close to the ice cream man? The ice cream man's not trying to be a creamsicle.
But that's what the ice cream man is. The ice cream man is
I just
trying
don't know
to
what
say,
the lump sum thing means.
lump sum is you take everything. All right, so
Like
everything.
we drank it too fast?
No, nothing about that. It's about, hey, you take everything for a face value. Everything for, listen, you had the opportunity to taste everything, right? And what you did was okay, hey, I took everything here, and I was like, okay, this would be my best equivalent to that. Would be
Is
my
anybody
lump
still
sum.
listening to Kendall?
Obviously not, because I'm a fucking piece of shit. And no
just
matter
real
what
quick,
good I have to say, you
I'd
guys
just like
don't
to
give
read
a
this.
fucking goddamn care.
On the back of the orange creamsicle can, Kendall makes a point. Gelato Girl is a remix of our classic Ice Cream Man IPA. And then on the Strawberry Shortcake can, it says Gelato Girl is a remix of our classic Ice Cream Man IPA. So,
Looks like everyone is
in
wrong.
conclusion, these are both terrible beers.
What I have to say is not fucking garbage, and I wish you guys would give a shit about what I have to say.
We do give a shit. It's just we're just wrong.
Anyway, I'm not
You're
wrong.
also rambling.
Anyway, I'll listen. I'll ramble. The show can go on 25 hours. I will.
Kyle's so mad right now.
I will talk about anything,
That's the bottom line.
and that's I wish I
God,
remember.
I had this crown on. I thought I just dropped everything
Kyle-
on the rack.
Kyle-
I was like, oh my God.
For 1 second, can you step away from the mic for a second, Kyle?
Oh, this should be good.
Please, just for a second. Underneath the TV. So the TV that's right against this wall where the trains are. There's an orange sign. Do you see it? It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Yeah. Can you just bring it to the studio just for a second?
Tip over the table
All
with
right,
the trains
so-
on it.
My friends here are good people, and they know that my drunkenness is basically assembled in one.
Did you have that made?
No, I found that. And that's what's so
At a
great.
custom sign shop.
No, that's what's so great. That's about my prize biscuit. Kind of just threw it on the ground. Kyle,
Kyle fucking dropped it into the ground.
Kyle brought it to the table for a half second and threw it right on the ground.
That's my prize.
All right, Kendall.
The bottom line is what the sign said.
The bottom line is
We're done.
thank you for
Yes.
listening to 300 episodes. If you've been with us from the beginning, God bless you. If you've been with us any other length of time, God bless you. But we'll be
There
here
will-
till 400. And
Will we? I was going to say there is no 301.
we'll be here till 400. Why not? But until then, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler. Oh, wait, no. We got to do something else.
Wait, real quick, can we be dramatic just for a second?
No.
Yes.
I'm
No,
retiring after
Go ahead.
today.
Go ahead.
No, just for a second. Just because we made it 300. And I think there is some stuff to be noted. We made it here, and this is the first show that's been done here in person in the new studio. Big thank you to Peter Pino and PPRN, who had... Oh, they're giving me faces. They're giving me faces. It was the guy who gave us our live in-show. I mean,
Yeah.
the show's now just been podcasted. You can used to be able to listen to us live, on his network.
But Kendall messed it up.
So shout out to Peter Pino, who provided not only the our ability to be on the air live for many years,
Kyle.
and stuff that's been
What
stuff
was
that's
your-
now
what was your
existing.
favorite show on PPRN?
Massey is just like a fucking a peg in a penis, and
I was just hoping for an It's the Boo show.
what's the thing? So PPRN, my God, I'm so drunk. Allowed us to do a lot of great things, and so big shout out to him. We did all our live shows for a long time.
Yeah.
So shout out to Peter, doing that, and the stuff that's in the studio tonight is from there. So big shout out to him. Shout out to Greg. Greg Houston was a fan of mine, and we did our trans.
fan of yours.
Greg is my friend, and I'm drunk. I'm 300 shows in. I'm feeling really good. This is what I wanted.
I know, I know.
And you guys got to deal with my crying when we leave the studio tonight.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah, see, this you guys get. But
We?
Greg,
You live here.
well, I mean, I can go anywhere.
I would like to hijack this thank you. Can I do that?
Please do.
All right. Thank you to Peter Pino for giving us the capabilities of going to on a live streaming platform. Thank you to Greg Houston for giving us a space when we were homeless for a moment in time. Thank you to Sally and Lincoln Reed for giving us a space. Thank you to me for paying rent for a space at a point in time. Thank you to Peter Pino for giving us the Hamden studio. Thank you to all of you guys for listening. Thank you to Massey for becoming a very much integral part of the show.
Thank you to Jeff.
Thank you to Jeff for making an appearance until he found out he wasn't.
Episode 3.
Yeah, until he found out he wasn't making money.
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Well, I mean, we can't talk shit about a guy who's been on. He had multiple shows.
We could talk shit. I talk shit about you every week,
On the show.
and you've been here for 300.
I invited them back.
Well, 299. You missed one.
Never missed one.
Yeah, you did.
We haven't recorded because of you before.
When I crashed my car? Come on.
Hey, you said it, not us.
Thanks, Souls. What a team player.
Thank you to Mike Mock, Kyle Souls, and Kendall Reed for always creating great content. Massey as well. I don't want you to think I'm not. You do as well. I'm just saying.
I'm just here.
I just singled you out because you came in later. Like they've been here since the beginning.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Exactly. And just
Thank you, Paul.
thanks, man. It's been fun. We got more in the bank.
You're a pretty cool guy.
300 more.
Yeah.
There's some babies and stuff coming, things like that. There'll be a lot of weird shows, but they'll happen one way or
have
another.
a full baby talk episode.
Yeah, it'll happen one way or another. One way or another. Just real quick, I would like to just do a quick around the horn one last time. Least favorite beer tonight? Mass?
Creamsicle.
Mock? Kyle?
Creamsicle.
Creamsicle? Kendall?
I think the watermelon fucking Mountain Dew.
That was a pretty close
You drank
second.
3 of those out of your martini glass.
I'll
Be sure
drink
to find
15.
us on Facebook.
I'll drink 15 more.
Twitter and Instagram at GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's definitely not getting into Burger King on time or just having all your friends try the worst beer ever made.
Like, comment, subscribe on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
Again, thank you so much for every single person who made 300 possible, especially the guys at the table here. It's been fun. I look forward to more. But until then, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
Roll waveable safe.
No.
Fuck you, Ken.
I'm a penis and a peg.
And the rat of a Red Baron. Who
Becky's
is
ruined orange creamsicle.
Thanks, Ken.
is a front pizza.
A front pizza?
Frozen pizza and Kenny's Unkissed. Remember,
Yeah.